And we're back after a month. So we're here.
Well, in honor of the big soccer tournament starting, Matt, I got one question for you. Who you got?
I was gonna say let's start off with our World Cup coverage. It has officially begun.
Who do you got?
And that is the end of our World Cup coverage.
Who you got?
I don't know anything about soccer.
Let's go Iceland.
Who you got?
I know that Mikey said something about football, and I said, Mikey, football starts in September. And then he got angry.
None of the good teams are in it, a.k.a. Italy or America.
Italy's not even in it? Everyone's fallen in love with Iceland, I guess.
Let's because this is like the first time they're ever in the World Cup.
It's the first time you're ever in the World Cup.
A couple months ago, or like last year, they scored some goal in some game, and the announcer went like nuts.
They scored
viral for a while.
Some goal.
Yeah, probably the only goal they've ever scored in the history of their entire soccer program.
All right, so what are our topics for this week?
We never go over topics at the beginning.
Well, we don't have one to start, so let's start with one. You can decide.
Ramey said he wanted to get wrestling out of the way because I don't know how that editing is going to go, but whatever. So
just say the sentence again.
Stop caring about wrestling. So, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched a Raw. I've watched one Raw in the last month.
You botched that twice.
What?
You went to say, you said I haven't watched, and then you're like, no, I did watch one.
I forget, I watched one Raw because the Yankees were off
I
on
made
Monday.
plans on Monday night a couple weeks ago. So I was like, I don't give a shit about Raw anymore. I just did a survey for the fan council. I was like, I just don't care anymore. They're throwaway shows.
I mean, I won't even. I'll watch the Yankees on a Monday, or I'll watch reruns of Impractical Jokers. It's that bad. Like I just don't even.
Yeah, well, the finals for both hockey and basketball were on, so I watched that instead of Raw every week and SmackDown. It's just not great or good.
Raw's pretty terrible.
Raw's terrible. SmackDown's terrible. The pay-per-view tomorrow is gonna be terrible. I think NXT is gonna suck tonight.
Even NXT, it's never gonna suck. But even NXT, like when we were leaving NXT New Orleans, like all the matches that should have been lined up for Chicago looked amazing. Yeah, like I don't get why Adam Cole doesn't have a match.
EC3 doesn't have a match.
But they're not.
Triple H said you can't put every guy on.
I get
every
that,
card.
but you could have done Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly versus Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan, and then have Roderick Strong face Pete Dunne in a big match. They could have built that storyline up for the entire 2 months.
The UK Championship they did.
Why would that stop it though?
Pete Dunne's busy.
Yeah, he's busy. He's in England.
How many times has he defended the title?
Is he even
4?
in the tournament?
That's a good question.
Because I would hope he's not. I would hope
it's not just UK guys anymore.
Yeah, I would hope the guy who wins it faces him.
Oh, that's true. The guy who wins it is going to face him.
Exactly. So he's just not mad anymore. They had one match on NXT and that's it. The feud's over. He just turned on him in the biggest show of the year. They didn't win the tag titles.
No, the reason why is at that event on the 18th, there's a 6-man tag match, Undisputed Era against British Strong Style, Pete Dunne, Trent Seven, and Tyler Bate. That's why they're not having a match at NXT.
Because that's for when?
Tuesday.
It's still
This
pretty
Tuesday
dumb.
in
Still could have
Texas?
done a one-on-one match.
No, I'm sorry, Monday the 18th.
They could have done a one-on-one match.
Is it going against Raw?
With what?
You said it's on a Monday. Is it going
they're
against
taping
Raw?
it probably in the afternoon or something.
Put it on live. People will watch that.
Still, that's so stupid. That could have been a really good feud with a.
So is there any chance that Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch win the titles?
I'm gonna say no.
I would really hope not.
Don't worry, there's also a fatal 4-way to determine the number one contender for the NXT Women's Championship.
Ooh.
I'm not interested one
They-
bit
they
in
have
Nikki
four-
Cross
they have
versus
4
Shayna
women.
Baszler.
Well, apparently, so it's
Wait, let me guess. Kairi Sane in it?
Nope.
Lacey Evans in it?
Nope.
Okay, that's pretty much the only.
Is it Bianca Belair?
The only person
Belair.
I've heard of in the
Whatever.
match is Toni Storm.
She's getting a freaking number one contenders match?
Then there's Killer Kelly, Ginny, and Isla Dawn. I'm guessing it's just UK women.
What the fuck is that?
It's UK women.
Well, even NXT is slumping.
I already don't know what to talk about.
Should we talk about the pay-per-view tonight?
I think this is our final episode.
Yeah, takeover. All right, who do you think's gonna win the tag titles?
I'm going to go with the Undisputed Era.
Yeah, me too.
This is a very
Why do I feel like Lars Sullivan's going to win just for shock value? Nobody thought Almas would win.
Except Lars Sullivan kind of sucks.
He's got a great theme song, though, and he's
He does
fat.
have a great theme song. It takes away from his monster gimmick when he has to wear a knee brace to the ring.
Has Velveteen Dream won a big pay-per-view match? I don't really
Well, he
consider
beat
the
Cassius
fucking...
Ohno,
Yeah, I
and
don't
then he
really
beat-
consider that a big one. Has he lost?
He lost to Alistair. I'm trying to remember the one before that. That might have been his
So
first.
I could see Dream winning. I think he should probably win.
I think he is gonna win. That's what I was gonna pick.
Ricochet, and then I don't. There's no way fucking Nikki Cross is winning, and then Ciampa's got to win, right? Or are they just completely gonna fucking bury him?
This match doesn't make sense to me. I just don't know how after, like, the finish, who's like, either way, someone's gonna look stupid.
Well, one of them's gonna have to leave NXT after this because they can't both still be in NXT and not fight each other.
Sure, they could. That's what feuds are. They just end.
I'm gonna take everything from you. We're over it.
Well, at some point in their careers, they'll be tag team.
Well, they called up
again.
AOP Insanity, and then they're not on TV anymore. The bar's not even on TV anymore.
Never been on TV.
So their established guys can't even get on TV. You think fucking Gargano's gonna get on SmackDown? No way.
205 Live.
Wouldn't surprise me.
It's just stupid that you call up Sanity, you call up AOP, then Creator doesn't have anything for you, so we're not gonna put you on TV. Put him back in NXT.
Shouldn't have called
What's
him.
that gonna do for them?
Put Mike Kanellis in NXT.
Sanity also sucks. AOP could have done something.
They still can.
I don't know why you fucking call Sanity up. They suck.
Why do you drop Paul Ellering from AOP?
Because he doesn't.
That
wanna
wasn't
travel.
that wasn't Triple. That isn't true. He said that's not true.
Oh.
It was that. I'm pretty sure it was Vince. Triple H didn't have anything to do with that.
Which is stupid. I mean,
Well, Triple H does Triple H ever have anything to do with anyone once they get called up?
Yeah, he has some say. I'm sure if he was like, yeah, Paul Ellering sucks, take him off, he would have been like, okay.
True. Yeah, these guys. Razor is actually really good on the mic. Vince.
What's his name? Isn't it his birthday today too?
Triple H.
Razor.
How? How do you know that, but not what Chips Ahoy are?
Oh, good segue. Ramey texted me the like a week or two ago. He's like, "Do you know what Chip? You ever heard Chips Ahoy?" I was like,
He asked you that?
It is Razor's birthday.
"The cookie."
Yeah, he
was
asked
like,
you?
"Yeah, I've never even heard of that." I was like, "That was the other alternative to Oreos. Like it was chocolate
Do you
chips."
know what Oreos are?
Yeah, I like Oreos.
You never had chewy chocolate or chewy Chips Ahoy?
No.
He's definitely had Chips Ahoy, just didn't know they were called Chips Ahoy.
I mean, I saw them in the grocery store, and I had to text Max. I didn't know what they
You
were.
didn't like you
Like,
never.
I'm sure
had one
there
of
are
those
generic
cookies.
like other brands that have chocolate chip cookies, but it was always like the two big brands were Oreos, and then for chocolate chip cookies was Chips Ahoy.
Chewy chocolate chips are the best like cookies you can buy in store.
Isn't like Chips Ahoy the magically delicious? No, that's Lucky Charms.
Pretty sure you said that to me last time.
Wow.
Also, that's not even close.
Wow.
Chips Ahoy and Lucky Charms.
I wasn't born a smart man. Guys.
You should probably fucking kill yourself.
You're just not even observant. It took you 32 years to figure out what Chips Ahoy are.
32 and a quarter.
Ridiculous.
Are they good?
They're
Yeah,
chocolate
they're
chip
I
cookies.
bought him a huge package of them.
Yeah, I mean like they're over there. I
Get
only
the
had
one,
a few.
the red ones,
He
the
buys
chewy.
too
They're
much-
so
the
fucking
chewy
good.
chocolate chips are awesome.
He's gonna have diabetes because of me.
Did you try one at least?
No.
Do you have them?
They're over there.
You're
on the
trying
counter.
one.
I don't like cookies.
I don't care.
You like Oreos?
Did you go to Five Guys and bring a bag?
No, I eat those as a snack. Those are good. You just go to Stop
You
and Shop,
definitely didn't hear my question, by the way.
buy a huge pack of peanuts.
I asked him if he went to Five Guys.
The ones at Five Guys are so good. They're like extra salty.
Ramey's gonna.
He's trying a Chips Ahoy cookie right
Oh,
now.
they're not even soft. They're crunchy.
No, that's why you. Gotta
That's
get
what a
the chewy
chocolate.
ones.
Yeah, that's. He took like the biggest bitch bite I've ever seen. They're just.
Not feeling it.
It's chocolate chip cookie.
I like the soft
And he bought the
chocolate,
fucking.
they're crunchy.
Yeah,
He bought the
you gotta get
fucking
chewy ones.
party size one.
They were on sale.
Yeah, but for you, that's like a small.
The one he'll text me. I told him jokingly to buy me straws once. He bought me straws. The other day he goes, "What do you want?" I was like, "Filet mignon lobster." Comes home with nothing. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Ramey also can't grill apparently.
How can you cook but not grill?
Yeah, I can.
He's a.
All you do is put it on the grill.
He said that's what I said. He said he was afraid to touch raw meat until like a week ago.
No,
Or what-
I hate touching raw meat.
Like you just throw it.
Disgusting.
You just throw.
You're grosser than fucking raw meat.
You just throw it on the grill and then it's like it's cooked. So he said his grill is like gas. So I'm like, put that shit out. I'll fucking do it myself. Because every time I want to make a burger, like a stove gets fucking full of grease and shit. I don't like doing that. I'll go fucking grill.
Put it in the microwave.
That's disgusting. I don't even know if you could do that. Can you cook raw meat in the microwave? Like if you
No.
do it for long enough, will it cook?
I don't think
I'm
so.
sure it will.
You guys want to try? I have fucking frozen hamburgers.
Oh my god.
By the way, it is Razor's birthday.
I don't care.
How did you even know that?
I don't know. I think I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah.
That sort of wraps this one up, I guess.
Yeah. So you
I
think
can't really compete with TJ now that he has his own podcast.
you think Lars Sullivan's got a chance?
That would be so dumb to take it off Black, but I could see them doing it just for because who else is going to win a title? Nobody. If only
The
only
next one should be
Lorcan,
Cole.
if only Lorcan wins a fucking title. No, I'm talking
even
winning
that
a
good.
title tonight.
Oh.
And there's like there's nobody's
Oh,
going
I
to
bet
change.
you there's no title changes tonight. There was what, 3 at TakeOver New Orleans? Well, there was one new champion, the women's champion, and the
Black won. Then the titles weren't the tag titles the same.
Yeah, and then
they
the
retained, and then the women.
and then Adam Cole won, but it was in.
So it's 2 title changes and then a new title.
Yeah. So they don't really need one now. Well, then if he's not gonna get called up, he needs the title. He's the top guy. Yeah, he can have like doesn't just because he doesn't need a title doesn't mean he can't have a good title run. Like he should have a good title run.
Because you're gonna feud with after.
He looks like such a bitch if he just loses.
Ciampa.
He could feud with Ciampa. He could feud with. He could have him. His match with Gargano get fucking interrupted because of Ciampa, so they could fight.
Does nothing for me.
This is
Sullivan does nothing for me.
yeah. This is gonna be
but
it's the shortest podcast we've done.
the
We had a
there's
month
a lot
to
of
do
guys who
research.
could feud.
Did nothing.
There's like Velveteen could feud with Dream or with Black again this time for the title.
I'd love to see a Velveteen
Ricochet
versus Dream
could
feud.
Ricochet could feud with him. Like everyone could feud.
Dijak.
With him. EC3.
Ricochet and Velveteen should just feud for a while.
Yeah, they should feud forever. But yet,
What about
Aleister
Dijak?
Black can't have a good title run. Can't defend it once.
What about Dijak?
Dijak
Dijak could do it.
Dijak sign?
Dijak die.
And Alex is getting up now to get a piece of pizza. My computer is so fucking slow and it's starting to piss me off. I can't figure out
Oh, it's
why.
a new computer. Sassy step on the internet. Raimi has been off the charts with his Instagram posts. His stories.
It's been ridiculous.
Stupid quote after stupid quote after cat picture.
I just learned how to use Instagram.
He finally got a profile picture at least. Used to
That
just
is
be
true.
nothing.
No, I've always had that.
No. It used to, like, at first it used to just be, there was nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never even set one.
Am I going to have to restart my fucking computer?
You might have to.
I have like 15 tabs open of shit I wanted to talk about.
All right,
What
well,
if you
but
restart your
most of
computer,
them-
won't it all, like, bring up
Yeah, well, most of them are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 of them are just lists that I found on the front page of Sportster. That
how
sounded
much are
interesting.
wrestling wise?
Oh, they're all wrestling.
No,
Sportster is
nothing on
wrestling.
Sportster.
Sportsters, all wrestling?
No.
Like, I went on their page. I'm not going to read their other
I was
shit.
gonna say
Yeah,
Sportster sounds like a sports website.
Their other
With
shit
wrestling.
is pretty terrible.
I mean, the wrestling lists are usually pretty terrible.
I'm pretty sure we could actually probably get hired by the Sportster and write better wrestling lists.
What about Seth?
mean-
What about Seth Todd Rollins?
You do have the best blog in fucking all of wrestling.
Answer. Your go-to source.
Wait, what about Todd Rollins?
You didn't
Fucking,
see
you
that
don't
on,
read kayfabe news?
No.
There was an article about like his middle name's not Freak and it's actually Todd. And then he did an article about like Seth Rollins is the worst architect ever for telling people to burn it down.
Elias said that.
What were his parents' names? Fucking I forget.
Ralph and Gladys.
Ralph and Gladys Rollins are saying insist that their son's middle name is Todd, and not fucking.
That's
And
pretty
not
funny.
freaking.
But I'm pretty sure, didn't Elias say that like last week? The actual Raw I watched, he said, "You're an architect." In his song, it said, "You're an architect, but you tell people to burn it down."
That's probably where he got the idea.
So can we agree that this is probably going to be one of the worst takeovers that they've had?
Maybe. Every time I think it's going to be a bad takeover, it is amazing.
Who gives two?
San Antonio didn't San Antonio
It
suck?
doesn't matter if I give a shit about them if the matches are good.
Pretty sure San Antonio sucked. It just had that like Gargano Almas match. Any takeover with Rude on it was usually bad.
Toronto with Rude and Ty Dillinger was Rude's only good match.
Fucking Rude sucks.
Look
Why you
up
gotta
the
be
San Antonio
so
card for me.
rude?
Can you look up the NXT San Antonio card while Matt restarts his computer? Although it doesn't look like it. It's frozen anymore.
It's too slow. I have to restart.
Are you looking up Aaron Hicks' stats over there?
Yeah, Aaron Hicks. So I care about his stats.
Who the hell is that?
Your dad.
Takeover San Diego. Had
Wow.
San Diego.
San Diego.
When was that?
I missed that
That
one.
means a whale's vagina, if you were wondering. San Antonio had Eric Young.
Is that an
defeated
Anchorman
Ty
quote?
Dillinger.
That was actually an above average match for what you would think it would be.
What were we talking about?
Eric Young versus Ty Dillinger was actually pretty good.
Yeah, but no thank you.
Takeover San Antonio, not San Diego.
Next?
Coming soon.
What was the
Roderick
whale's
Strong-
vagina from? Is that Anchorman?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. But you didn't respond when I first said it. So.
I didn't hear you. I was
Oh, okay, kill yourself.
Roderick Strong versus Andrade Cien Almas.
That was not Gargano almost.
What was the Gargano?
Because
Almas
that was an amazing match.
Then it was Authors of Pain defeating DIY.
Good match.
Asuka beating Billie Kay, Peyton Royce, and Nikki Cross.
That was better than I thought it would end up being.
And I think the reason why you guys don't like this NXT
It was
takeover-
Nakamura Rude, right?
Yeah, it was when Rude went
Yeah.
over.
Well, both Nakamura Rude
So
matches
every match
sucked.
was good except the main event there. Gargano almost actually was, I think, Chicago, the first Chicago.
Nakamura peaked in
Look
Dallas.
up Chicago.
You know how sad that is?
Yeah.
Way to go,
Chicago
WWE.
Was, let's see, Roderick Strong defeating Eric Young, Pete Dunne defeating Tyler Bate,
That was amazing.
Asuka defeating Nikki Cross and Ruby Riot,
It was
It was a
alright.
pretty good
Bobby
match.
Roode
Was it?
defeating Hideo Itami. Whatever happened to Hideo Itami? Is he still in 205 Live?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just
I
hasn't
guess.
been on TV.
Then the main event was Authors of Pain beating DIY.
Yeah, I have no idea what the first Gargano Almas match was.
Was it?
That would actually be Brooklyn.
3?
Brooklyn 3.
Oh.
That's what I was gonna
Andrade
say.
beat Gargano. Sanity defeated AOP. Aleister Black defeated, Hideo Itami sighting again. Asuka beating Ember Moon. And then,
Aleister Black beat Hideo?
Yeah.
Why don't I remember that?
That I actually
Yeah, I
remember.
completely blocked that out. I did never remember that happening. I remember Asuka beating Ember Moon. I remember Drew McIntyre beating Rude. I do not remember Aleister Black against Hideo Itami.
No. But even though that was probably a subpar takeover, it still had Undisputed Era debut, so.
And then the next one was TakeOver War Games, which was just amazing.
Yeah. Should we wait for... I mean, if we're going to struggle to come up with shit today, we probably shouldn't have another podcast tomorrow.
That's what I said when you
I
brought
know,
up that
but
fucking
I thought you
insane
had
idea.
other stuff. Well, I wanted to do a live one.
Yeah,
which
but that
people
relies
ask us
on people to
questions.
show up.
Last time we did it, people showed up. Every time
That many.
we went on freaking live at the airport, and we were able to talk for like 2 hours.
How was Instagram? Oh no, it
No,
wasn't.
no, that wasn't. It was YouTube Live. But anyway, should we just go over Money in the Bank?
Money in the Bank's gonna also be terrible.
I don't
Well,
think tonight will be terrible.
That fucking
Are
loser.
you watching with us?
The Miz's favorite.
Both nights?
Well, how is tonight not like? Is something? Do we think? Something,
I just think they have months to plan out these matches, so they're probably all going to be good.
What do we think? Like, there's gonna be some surprise, like somebody debuting or someone in the audience.
No.
Yeah, they're going to have Adam Cole come out and have an open challenge, and CM Punk's going to answer.
Yeah, the crowd's gonna chant CM Punk for like half the night, I'm sure.
Fucking Chicago.
We all know that that's gonna happen.
If they chant CM Punk, I'm
Just get
blaming
it out
Joe
of the way.
Provost.
Go over the fucking
I don't know why, but just Joe,
but
not Sean.
not Sean Lepper. Go over the stupid Money in the Bank card. Get this over with.
All right, stupid Money in the Bank card again.
I'd rather go over the Motor City Marks. There's Sean, and then there's Joe. All right. What are your thoughts?
What did you just say?
I said I'd rather I'd rather go over the Motor City Marks.
No, I was gonna say like pretend like you said something mean about them, but I can't even pretend.
Oh, well, you're just too into that pizza.
No, I'm too into the marks. They're
The
fucking
crust is
awesome
pretty
guys.
good. Ramey's crust is good. All right.
I didn't like it that much.
All right. Well, you don't like Chips Ahoy, so.
That's true. I still think they're magically delicious. That tells you all you need.
What
to
year
know.
did they come out?
So is your penis.
How long has Chips Ahoy been a company?
Gotta be for fucking the 50s
Stab
or
boy.
60s.
Chips Ahoy has been in 1963.
When did Oreos come out?
Chips Ahoy came out before the Big Mac, which I learned was 67.
Oreos.
Nationwide 68.
You ready for Oreos?
Yeah.
1912.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, but chocolate chip cookies in general were invented way before the Chips Ahoy.
Well, no
Like
shit.
Oreos were like their own new cookie.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way: Oreos were invented a month before the Titanic.
What was the boat?
Titanic
named
was
in
invented?
The movie Titanic.
Ooh,
The USS were fucked.
Whoa, that was witty, man.
USS Chris Griffin. Nobody saw that episode.
No, missed that episode.
He killed his history teacher's fucking ancestor, so he didn't have to take that test.
Oh, I remember that episode.
There was actually a Family Guy episode on the other day I'd never seen before. It's when Stewie and Brian make a band called like Red Shirt, Blue Shirt, and then Olivia takes over Stewie's spot.
I haven't seen
I'd
any
never
of the new
seen that.
episodes. All right, what were we looking? What did you look up before the Chips Ahoy?
Oh, we're looking at Money in the Bank card.
Oh yeah. All right.
You know, having all brands on one pay-per-view,
It's terrible.
but it's also terrible having two separate pay-per-views.
It's less terrible.
I don't know.
But
I don't.
We have no U.S. title match. Well, I
Good.
think
That
Jeff
title.
Hardy's hurt,
That
too.
title
Have the
sucks.
Usos been on TV in months?
The Bar hasn't even been on TV for Christ's
Yeah,
sake.
the Bar just did a dark match. Usos were on TV a couple weeks ago with
they-
Naomi.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Terrible.
I'm wearing the shirt you got me, by the way.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh god. That was a cough and a hiccup.
So the pre-show match, the Bludgeon Brothers against Gallows and Anderson, who, by the way, are the ones that beat the Bar in a dark match the other day.
They also beat the Usos to become number one contenders, so they're finally going away from just the Usos.
That's pretty cool that the Good Brothers actually get a chant, but they're gonna get squashed in under 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty terrible.
It's a pre-show match. It's not going to go under 5 minutes.
So who's going to beat the Bludgeon Brothers? Sanity? That's who's going to debut against them?
I would.
No,
actually
it'll be the
rather
fucking
shit
the bar.
brains out than
Hopefully.
fucking
Oh, no,
watch Sanity win the titles.
Somebody's got to beat the Bludgeon Brothers.
Well, they beat Authors of Pain. so-
Sanity sucks.
I know.
I don't like them at all.
Eric Young has the worst voice in the history of voices.
What about Eric Young's fishing show?
Maybe Sanity hasn't gotten on TV yet because they're waiting for Nikki Cross to finish her program with, what's her name? Baszler. And then she's going to...
Baszler?
She barely did anything with Sanity towards the end of their NXT run.
I would do Shayna Baszler. I'm sorry.
That's disgusting.
You don't have to look at her face.
She's better looking than Ruby Riott.
Her
That's
clit
not
is
true.
Definitely
Look
bigger
at a lot of pictures
her
of
clit is
Ruby.
bigger than your penis.
Look at the picture of me and Ruby at Access. She looks fucking good. And that's not just because she's standing next to me. No, she isn't.
Michael K is a fat bloated gargoyle.
Ed Cranepool.
They put the entire rant on you just now.
The tweet about that? Oh, now
This
we're
is
talking
pretty.
about-
This is amateur. This is worse than a phone ringing during your podcast.
I don't know why it's. And then saying they're going to edit it out and then not edit it out.
They did. They just stopped and then started again. That's pretty much.
But the guy
editing
was
it.
like, "Yeah, I'll just go back and edit it," and then like you can hear it in the podcast. So
My
clearly they
advice.
took it
My
out.
advice to Griffin TJ: record in a basement or something. Like, don't do it where other people are around.
Also, the only other problem I had with it was TJ's in one ear and Griff's in the other. They're not both coming out of both.
Did you listen to it on your fucking iPod?
Oh, it was in my car, and I just one
I
side
didn't
was
have that
TJ.
problem.
And
I
one
liked
side
their
was the other.
background on the thing where it was like that little blip thing where when they talked, it like moved. That was cool.
All right, so Don LaGreca,
Oh, so he was talking about
as I'm gonna steal another water.
Don LaGreca.
How are you done with the water already? Try and conserve these.
No, I drink.
I have to pay for my.
You also asked to take a water from our house, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, because you were gonna drink my water that I had to pay for.
This is probably from my house, our house too.
It's not. They're 3 for $10 at Stop and Shop. You can't beat that deal.
Well, you could take one for free from Mom.
I haven't been home in
So
months.
Don LaGreca.
He's gonna have a massive.
So Don LaGreca?
With all these goddamn rants that he has, which are amazing, by the way.
Well, wasn't it like 100 days between
It
rants?
was
Or
like
something?
3 months.
Yeah.
It was like 67 days.
And now he's
2
up to
months.
like 3 rants in the last week.
Listen to this crunch.
Was the Francesa one like that day? Was it like recent?
Yeah, I think it was a couple
Oh,
days ago.
okay.
Also, that caller who called into Francesa is a moron. Don didn't say anything bad about Francesa. He just said there.
Care.
Also, somebody brought up a good point. There are a lot more people who have the Yes Network now, so of course the ratings are going to be better than Francesa was
Well, it's not better overall. If you
on Yes.
Oh well, yeah.
Well, that's right, because they started right when the Yes Network started in 2002, didn't they?
I don't know how anyone can like Francesa. He's boring. And
Any
he's also a fucking
any show
jackass.
with just one person talking gets boring after a while.
He
Like,
was
I listen-
always the boring guy when
Yeah.
fucking Dog was there.
I listen to Stephen A. and I like Stephen A. and his show's good. It just gets too much. Like you're just listening to the same guy for 3
Fucking
hours.
Dog's rant about Pac-Man Jones, fucking amazing. Throw him out of the league. Fucking classic. I miss Dog.
So, Money in the Bank.
So we decided to Bludgeon Brothers as we're back to that. And now realize when my voice is very quiet on the podcast, I'm literally into the microphone.
Yeah, it should be fine now.
So I'm just saying. So just
Until halfway through the pod where you sit back and don't do it.
Well, goddamn it, you gotta remind me. Use the fucking
You're
chicken
talking
wings.
pretty loud.
Wayne
tonight.
Brady gonna
You're
have
not
to
eating
choke
that
a
good,
bitch?
dude.
I had a bite of it.
I'll finish it.
My computer's pissing me to
Finish you.
fuck off.
It's kind
Did
of
you
hot.
restart your computer yet?
Yeah, it's just fucking taking forever.
All right.
You should get better internet.
Yeah.
Says the man who provides the internet.
Well, net neutrality's done, so we're probably fucked. Connecticut doesn't
Yeah.
have a fucking law to keep it intact, so we're probably be screwed.
It's gonna cost you
Remember
more
when-
money to pay for that porn.
Remember when net neutrality was like huge for like a week?
It is huge.
I know, but people were ranting about it for like.
People still are. People should be. Do you even know what it is?
Do you?
Yes. Internet providers can charge you to fucking get faster internet. You can be
Yeah.
like, all right, you can pay for this plan, which gets you access to Facebook and YouTube. But if you want to do fucking, I almost said MySpace. Want to do fucking, if you want to go on ESPN.com, that's the second plan. That's another $10 a month.
Yeah, anyone can charge you for bullshit, but
Yeah,
He's
that's.
the most passionate Matt's ever been about anything that did not involve Bailey.
I'm not even passionate about Bailey anymore. She fucking sucks.
wow.
Wow, and he just wished her, I think, a happy birthday the other night.
I mean, it's not her fault she sucks. It's her character that they didn't do anything with. So that might be the worst feud of all time in the history of WWE.
Is it still going on?
They're friends again. She just saved them. She
Wait. What?
she ran into a match she wasn't in, got the win, and then Corbin made him reverse the Angle reversed the decision. But and then they like shook hands or whatever, and they were like,
You think Vince is just laughing at this point? All right, now you're gonna save her, and now you're gonna attack her. Now you're gonna save her, and he's just like fucking
And 2
women.
weeks from now, you guys are gonna be enemies again.
He's like, you're fucking.
and restore previous session is not working.
Ouch.
Except the fucking
Well,
my
go to your
my
history.
Facebook Twitter tab was
Go
working.
to your history and just
Yeah.
past the
It's
point.
fucking annoying.
All right, so next match,
Before we get to the next
and that
match,
long run was all about the Bludgeon Brothers.
can we just talk about Constable Corbin and say how
I didn't even know what it was. I don't watch Raw, so I just saw the picture on Twitter, and I'd ask him and Ryan
Like
Falcone what he was.
he has to be hurt, right? Why would you not have him wrestle? I don't understand.
it's like a knockoff of Sheriff Austin.
So yeah, he's just making decisions for Angle. So Angle's useless.
No, the constable is just like a peace officer. Shouldn't have any power, but he's like Stephanie McMahon's like eyes and ears. So at least she's not on TV.
Oh, so he's not working with Angle. He's working because
Basically working against it.
yeah, for Stephanie.
I mean, he looks better with the shaved head.
Oh, completely.
It's an upgrade.
Completely.
It's still terrible. It's still terrible.
That's just his face at that point.
It's true. It's better than the original.
I mean, you don't look good with shaved head,
No,
and you always have it.
I look like a fucking penis.
The first fucking picture I ever saw of him was
At least that
after
means you
the
have
fucking
one.
Cowboys lost to Seattle, and I was like, I don't want to room with this guy.
I look like an uncircumcised penis.
You know what an uncircumcised penis is? It has that flap of skin. So
Well, have you seen the back of my forehead?
It's every time he wears a freaking
you
turtleneck.
said I was like the back of my forehead.
Back of
Thanks,
my-
Amir. He threw a fucking cast iron skillet at the back of my face. The back of your face? The back of my freaking face.
Oh my god, who you got? All right, so next match,
Next we got.
finally making it onto the main
Did you
card.
remember that because I tweeted them?
No, I know that's one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah, I don't
Obviously,
think
we'll
so.
go right to the match that everybody's wanting to see. Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass.
It's better than freaking Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax.
It's all gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
Big Cass is gonna win.
No, he's not. He's not favorited.
They're gonna have Daniel Bryan win again.
Yeah. What's the point of having Daniel Bryan lose? Big Cass can at least bitch and beat him up again. Do the exact same thing they did at
Yeah,
Backlash.
but they can make Big Cass the next contender for Jeff Hardy after he beats Daniel Bryan.
Just leave.
Ooh, me
For
or
even
him?
bringing that up.
Fucking Ed Crane pool.
Who you got, Daniel Bryan or Big Cass?
I really hope it's Daniel Bryan, but I'm gonna say somehow Big Cass is gonna win.
Daniel Bryan.
Bobby Lashley versus.
Who did you
Sami Zayn.
pick?
I told you, Big Cass.
You didn't say it, definitely. You would be like, yeah, this is all these reasons why Big Cass is going to win. I'm going to pick Daniel Bryan.
Lashley and Sami Zayn might be one of the worst feuds of all time.
I say it lasts less than 3 minutes.
But Sammy's actually been like entertaining. Bobby Lashley's terrible.
Okay,
Sammy on the microphone is fine.
But some of the stuff that Sammy's doing is pretty terrible.
What? The stolen valor thing? That was kind of funny.
The a couple weeks ago when they had
The three sisters.
the three sisters, the three dudes in drag. That was
Yeah, but he was fine. The premise of it was terrible.
Yeah, but he went to Vince and he said, this segment's going to work.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
that
all
was
right.
worse
Vince
than
doesn't even
Bayley-
know who Sammy is.
than Bayley and
With
Alexa.
yeah.
I don't think so. That wasn't as bad. Because at least you had Sammy. Alexa
I
didn't
just
do
saw a lot of
Alexa
people
didn't do
comparing
any
them.
favors in that.
All right, I will pick Lashley in under 3 minutes.
I'm gonna go Lashley in over 5.
I hope you're right.
Over 5. That could be anything.
Over 5 under. 10.
I picked under 3.
I'm gonna say Lashley's gonna win in 11-15
Wow.
Ooh, taking the over. It's like the Price is Right. I'm gonna bid $1.
because they have to fucking put some matches with length in there.
Yeah, I mean there's 9.
Well, it's
matches.
2.
Even Nakamura AJ's only gonna go like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure.
There's 9 matches on the main card.
I bet you that
Man,
goes
it's
like
like 5
closer to
hours.
30. And I bet both ladder matches are under 15.
Both ladder matches probably get 15 each. Nakamura, AJ probably.
Girls,
get
I bet you the
25.
women ladder match gets 11.
7 minutes.
Is taking off your penalty still a helmet?
Yes.
All right.
If you know that, everyone knows that.
All right. I got some of my tabs back.
All right, what's next?
Roman versus Jinder.
Yeah, I think I've never seen a higher favorite on a betting odd than Roman in this match.
I don't even want to discuss this match because it's a fucking joke.
We realize what's going to end up happening. I told this to Matt the other day because I read the article.
The great Sunil Singh will get involved.
Obviously.
I fucking hope Samir comes back.
I remember you were like, I'm turning this off. I can't believe they're giving away a pay-per-view match before.
Well, they booked it a week in advance, and I was like, I don't think they're gonna do the swerve where he fucking puts in Sunil, but he did, which was smart for once.
Yeah.
It's only going to build up Roman to win the title from Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam because everybody really wants to fucking see that.
Yeah, who cares? Give him the title. It's better than Brock.
You
But
can't
the-
have Roman lose 4,000 times.
I know,
for
it's
Brock to
better-
win.
He beat him last time.
He didn't though.
He didn't.
He
also got his
touched
ass kicked for most of that match, didn't
first.
The
He gets
referees
he gets his
decision
ass kicked for
said-
most matches.
he? Yeah, because he's a fucking goddamn bitch.
Same match as John Cena has for 15 years, 12 years.
Yeah,
Because
nobody
he's learned
nobody
it.
liked it.
Yeah, well, still.
So we all agree Roman is gonna win.
Oh my god, of course.
Yeah, I would bet
Actually,
actually
wouldn't-
thousands of dollars on it.
Go
I was
ahead.
gonna take that bet, but I decided against it.
Yeah, what would you put up? $1 for my 1,000?
That's apartment.
All right. Not that I want to move here and commute to work.
Carmella versus Asuka.
Carmella has to win.
Well, Ellsworth canceled his China booking.
Yeah, so I think.
I think
China booking?
Asuka's gonna win by DQ.
I think
Asuka's favorited, but
Asuka wins by DQ because James Ellsworth gets involved.
it's so bad.
Carmella's gotten really annoying. She just says the same stupid shit every week.
That's not her fault though.
I mean, is it?
They make everyone say the same shit every week.
Well,
That's why
the Miz is
people
annoying,
get-
but he doesn't really say the same stuff. Every week, I beat Charlotte Flair twice. We get it. Stop going on commentary.
That's what every heel does. They make them say the same points. Like, Natty, I'm a heart, damn it. Yeah, who the fuck cares? You still suck. Charlotte says the same shit every week. Sasha does too. It's just they make them so annoying.
Did you say Sasha or Dasha?
Sasha.
Dasha
Dasha
Fuentes.
could even fucking get James Ellsworth's name right.
That's true.
James Ellis? I mean, he's a fucking nobody.
He was the hottest guy ever in that time. He
For
beat
like-
AJ
for a
Styles
week.
twice.
Ambrose is at
Or
the
3
Performance Center, by the way.
But not necessarily training.
Yeah, but he's there, so that's a step in the right direction.
Just watching.
His new sweet haircut.
All right, what's up? What's next?
Wait, so who'd you choose?
Fucking Carmella.
Carmella, we
Clean.
Asuka by DQ.
Yeah, there's no way
Carmella
she's gonna.
Carmella
Clean.
If
No.
Carmella beats Asuka clean, Red Lobster on me.
All right.
Let's fucking.
And if she doesn't,
You
I get
realize,
to eat it off you.
Yes, exactly.
you know, you owe us 2 other Red Lobster trips.
No,
we're
I think he only
we're
owes us
just
one in a
It's only
cake.
one.
at least
And
one, but we're nice and we're not calling
do
you
the
out on it.
brownies count as
No.
part of the game?
What was the cake? I don't even remember. Since I can't recall what they were for.
Something about the Yankees
Yeah,
and the playoffs.
I'm fine with it.
I told Matt the other day if somebody hit a home run, I'd get him Red Lobster. They didn't hit a home run.
Well.
They struck out.
Yep.
But I'll say Carmelo doesn't get disqualified, but she wins with some cheap way, like a roll up where she puts her feet on the rope, or
How can you have Asuka lose again though?
because they're actually maybe they're just gonna make Asuka like normal now.
So they ruined her. is what you're saying.
Not ruined her. She can still
Spending
go
way
out
too
and
much
have great
time on
matches.
this match.
What'd you say?
Way too much time talking
It's
about
gonna
this
be the
match.
better women's match.
I actually think Ronda Nia is gonna be better.
No way.
Yeah, no way.
Nia's like I thought I was all about
Nia's
Nia.
sloppy.
I was all about Nia, but she's just
You
not
be
entertaining
fucking
anymore.
You be tight with that fucking body. There's no way she can be anything but sloppy.
That's true.
Although-
I mean, so she was the anti-bullying.
Yeah,
person. Now she's
a bully.
Yeah, it's terrible. I think Ronda's gonna be a good wrestler. I really think she.
Yeah,
is.
she's not yet.
I don't.
No, true. I don't think she is yet, and they should.
I don't think she is.
This
There's a
match
chance.
is gonna like. All right, so let's predict who wins before we talk about that. Who wins the women's Money in the Bank?
Natty.
Natty's favorited. I think it's
Well, can we
not
talk
the right
about-
move.
Can we talk about who it won't be? It ain't gonna be Lana. It ain't gonna
Well,
be
did you
Naomi.
see who the dead last first person was for
Naomi.
the? Yeah, fuck that bitch.
Ember Moon was third to last, which I was shocked.
Please tell me Lana's second to last.
No, sorry, Ember's second to last. I think Lana's third to last, but they may be tied. But the way they listed it,
That match is gonna suck.
Ember Moon's got to hit an eclipse. Off
Ember's
the
the-
fucking ladder,
Ember's the
right?
only-
Kill something.
Ember's the only real athlete in there besides Naomi, but Naomi sucks.
Charlotte's an athlete.
Yeah, but she's like
She's gonna botch
lanky
something.
and very weird.
Charlotte's gonna do a moonsault off the ladder and probably paralyze.
Yeah, but it'll probably be like 4 rungs
If
up
she
the ladder.
does that
People will be like,
Red
"Oh my
Lobster-
god, she was off the ladder."
If she does that Red Lobster on me,
Okay, so Red Lobster.
If she does a corkscrew moonsault off the top of the ladder, it's another Red Lobster on me.
I guarantee you there are no big spots. Maybe an eclipse, but that's about it. Eclipse off half the ladder.
Yeah.
So I say Natty.
Just
I
because
don't
of betting
see
odds,
anyone
I
else.
guess Natty.
Yeah, I don't see.
Who are
anyone
the other
else
ones
winning.
in it? Sharp
Ember, Charlotte,
and Sasha.
Alexa.
It's either gonna
Alexa.
be Natty or Alexa.
I don't think they're gonna.
I
I
can't
think
believe
Alexa's
that
not
fucking
gonna have the
loser
title
Miz
for a
is
while
gonna
now.
win. Fucking loser.
Finally, Miz gets back to the fucking title picture.
Put him back on Raw. Let him win that stupid, worthless Universal title.
Yeah, and beat Brock Lesnar and or
No,
Roman
after
Reigns.
Roman. Yeah.
Not and.
Miz.
Well, actually, it could be.
beating-
Triple
Miz
threat.
cashing in and beating Styles would get so much heat.
Him cashing in on Brock would be even better though.
Yeah, but you have to cash it on your own brand.
I know. Just
Yeah,
I'm saying. Imagine you were saying if he was on Raw.
I'd be so
A
angry.
heel has to carry.
I want Joe to win it.
That's not true.
No, I'm saying with who the champion is going to be.
A heel is always much better.
Well,
with
you think
Nakamura?
Nakamura's not going to win the title?
No.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I was going to pick AJ too, but I thought everyone thought Nakamura was finally going to get it.
He's favorite. He's the favorite, but
Nakamura?
yeah, I don't think he's gonna.
What is it? A no DQ or last man standing or?
I can't see them putting him on it unless it's just like for a month. So what do you do with Nakamura after this? He's been terrible. They've done nothing with him.
What if they go with the major swerve? They put.
What about the Major Brothers?
They put Kofi in the ladder match. He wins, cashes in.
Yeah, just stop talking. Just stop talking.
Three of them Freebird rule the WWE.
If that happens,
They would have a better chance of Big E actually.
I'll
winning
chop
it.
my own dick off with a film slate.
So who do we think's gonna win the women's Money in the Bank? Me and that.
Fucking Natty.
It has to be Natty. I hope Ember wins, but there's no chance.
Men's Money in the Bank.
Give me all of them.
Which
Just go.
New Day member?
It's Big E. Didn't they already announce it?
No,
it's
not.
still one.
Yeah, I think Big E's gonna be in it.
Oh, I thought they said Big E.
No, I haven't yet. I assume it's Big E.
It should be Kofi. Make the match better.
Samoa Joe, Kevin Owens.
All right, just go one by one, and I'll say what we think their chances are.
I
Winning.
think Joe.
Joe
why
should
does that
win it.
matter?
Because I just want to go.
I think Joe should win.
Joe should win it. Joe should win it. He would be a good option.
Miz doesn't need it.
Who else?
Miz shouldn't go near that title.
Miz would probably be my second option.
I think he'd be my third. I think he does need. He needs to get back away from the Intercontinental, more towards main event status.
Well, yeah,
He's earned it.
Intercontinental title's on Raw, so he's pretty far.
You know
away
what I
from
mean?
that.
Mid card.
He has earned it. He's a better heel now than he ever has been. He's the top heel in the WWE.
Relax.
Who's a better heel?
Relax.
Who's a better heel?
Relax. Nakamura's in the main event, by the way. Better heel.
Oh,
Ooh, I would.
he is a good heel.
You're also
he has been a
just-
great heel
I mean,
compared to his face.
on the mic, probably not. But I'm not taking Miz as a fucking in-ring heel. No, thank you.
Damn it, man.
well, he's not a good in-ring face.
He's not a good
He
in-ring
cheats.
anything. If you
That's
talk,
not true.
God,
Anyway,
not.
we can't have the same argument every podcast.
we might have to.
All right, so
Recurring segment. Why does Matt hate Miz today?
after the Miz,
Kevin Owens.
he is my second option. He should have. it.
Raw's winning women, SmackDown's winning the men.
Bobby Roode should not even be in
No,
this match.
yeah,
Nope.
exactly.
And I'm a big Bobby Roode guy, and he should not be in this goddamn match.
Yeah, you're a big Bobby Roode guy. Idiot. That guy really can't wrestle.
Who would you take, Bobby Roode or The Miz?
The Miz is a million times better wrestler than Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode's had one
Bobby
good
Roode
match
is
since
awful.
debuting
He's
on
absolute
NXT.
garbage. That guy tore his fucking
Doesn't
asshole and
deserve it.
bled to death. I
Shouldn't be
fucking
in the
wouldn't give a
match.
shit.
Rusev should not be in the match. I agree.
A lot of people shouldn't be in the match. Fucking Natalia is gonna win the women's Money in the Bank.
It's better than Charlotte.
The reason
fuck?
why, and we'll discuss that.
Imagine if Charlotte wins, I'm gonna lose my shit.
That'll never happen.
Why? They want her to have everything.
She doesn't need it though.
No,
She's
but
gonna be championed by WrestleMania anyway.
Finn Balor,
Yeah, I wish.
deserves it. Won't get it.
Braun Strowman.
Deserves it. Won't get it. Doesn't need it.
They're gonna
he
finally
definitely
put the title on Braun when he's his
No one cares.
when his welcome has been worn out and
doesn't.
no.
Starts getting booed for being shoved down our throats, but he hasn't been shoved down our throats, and he was just organically pushed.
He has been shoved down our throats, but in a great way.
Yeah, but it came fucking organically. Roman was just like, "Here you go." Like, no, we didn't ask. We asked for Dean or Seth, and you gave us this.
Well, we don't get to ask. That's not.
No, we were
It's
clearly
not like when they handed us a flyer and say check
Seth
one.
and Dean were more over than Roman was, and then they kept pushing Roman.
Well, Roman's physically bigger and deserves it.
He's not though. Oh, Ambrose is taller.
It's not about tallness.
Yeah, yes it is.
Who do you think's stronger, frickin' Yao Ming or fucking who's a really strong short
Mike
guy?
Bibby.
Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby.
Mike Bibby pre or post steroid. I'm sorry, but that's not that picture of Mike Bibby is
No.
not natural.
No, just no. You don't know. No way.
So I think Miz is going to win it. I would not mind if Samoa Joe did. I'd probably riot if Rusev or one of the New Day won.
They have no chance.
You would riot if they did?
Yes.
Yeah, well they're not gonna
Ruby.
Red Lobster on me for a year if any member of the New Day wins Money in the Bank.
I wouldn't root for that.
every day for a year.
Any day. For
Oh.
anytime
You
they
would
want it.
you wouldn't even give us the second of
I
the
don't
two
even-
trips
he
you
wouldn't- not
promised
like
us.
He said no. We just never took him up
Yeah,
on
I
it.
was too nice to say.
You haven't asked.
I was too nice to be
I
like,
can't wait
you
for-
already took us out to dinner once, but you owe us a second one. Let's go.
Since the Yankees are going to actually be favored in probably whatever series they play, are we not going to have as many options to win Red Lobster?
Well, when we go down 0-2, maybe we'll have
We won't
opportunities.
even get a chance to go down 0-2. We're going to win 105 games, probably miss the playoffs because the Astros will win 110 and be the other wild card.
So Seattle's going to win 111?
Yep. And the Red Sox will win 120.
Oh,
Fuck outta
here's a
here.
question: are we done with Money in the Bank?
No, not even.
No, yeah, not even
There's
close.
so many more matches.
All right, remind me of the Seattle Mariners when we're done with this.
Yes. So who'd you say for briefcase?
I think the Miz is gonna win. I think Joe should win because Joe would be awesome carrying that thing around, just fucking
So would
talking shit.
Owens too. You got to admit.
I don't hate Owens anymore, really. Like he hasn't been annoying recently, and like Joe loves him so much. I'm like I'm indifferent about him anymore.
Joe loves him. Oh,
Joe Provost.
I was like Samoa Joe.
Is your computer gonna explode?
No, it just overheats.
I want Miz to win.
Miz earned this. He really did earn this.
Yeah, but Joe hasn't. He hasn't
No,
been
no,
champion yet. Let Joe.
Miz, and Owens
let-
all
let
deserve
Joe
this,
win.
and Balor.
The one
But
thing I'll say about Joe, he is injury prone. Recently.
Yeah,
His
it's
recent
true.
WWE history, he's injury
yeah,
prone.
Miz is shitty movie prone. That's something Matt would say. He's gonna leave us for a shitty
He's
movie.
not shitty movie prone. He hasn't done a good movie
I
yet.
just mean he's gonna
so
leave for a shitty movie.
He should. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Owens would be the best with the briefcase, entertainment wise.
Yeah, he'd carry that shit around with fucking extra snacks in there and shit.
He probably would as a joke.
So I think the best match on this card is Rollins versus Elias. I think that's going to be probably the longest match here.
I bet it undersells.
I
somehow.
wish Elias would win, but
the women's money. in the
although
Bank's
it
gonna
wouldn't
be
surprise
fucking
me
great.
if Elias did win, so Rollins can face Roman later.
Isn't Elias pretty heavy underdog though?
Yeah,
Like
huge,
320.
pretty big.
Yeah.
So Rollins is definitely gonna win.
Yeah, Rollins should hold that thing for like 3 years.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like pushed to the main event soon.
Yeah, it should be. He should do champion
yeah, like
versus
when
champion
Roman
again.
finally wins, and then fucking. Oh God, I hope.
If Roman wins,
I
and
wish a guy from Raw would win and just cash in on Roman right after SummerSlam.
Kind of like Sheamus.
Then, yeah, Sheamus.
Yeah.
Can you see Braun doing that? Finn Balor doing that? Bobby Roode doing that?
I can't see any of them winning. Oh, yeah. Okay, the
I
Raw
can't see
guys.
Braun cashing in on anyone. Like a
They
big
fi-
fucking huge guy, badass,
they-
I can see
running
KO
down.
doing that. If KO
Oh,
wins the briefcase, that's
He's a heel, of course.
Well, you know what Braun would do? Braun would wait till the main event started. Or right before it started, he'll come out and he'll be like, "I'm in this match now," and then just destroy them. Do you Did they definitively said you have to cash in on your brand, right?
Yeah.
So stupid.
They don't need people switching brands.
But they would write it so they could have it. It's not like it's real.
It is though.
I'm just saying, like it gives you more of a, it's just more random, more what's the word I'm looking for, more of a surprise effect. You don't know who's gonna cash in on who.
It's something the fans would like. That's why they didn't do it.
Probably.
AJ versus Nakamura.
Why are you saving Ronda for last? Just
That's
get that
the
shit
best
out of the
match
way.
on the card. I
She's
was
gonna.
waiting to see
It's
if you
gonna be
noticed that.
bad. If she has a good match, then I'll buy Red Lobster. If she has a bad match, you have to buy it
But you
15
wasn't-
times.
That's subject. Yeah, that's.
Yes, I will.
She had a good match at WrestleMania.
Matt said it was the best match on the card.
Yeah,
We didn't offer.
but that was
Red
also a
Lobster for
tag
it.
match with nothing but spots. She
What
cannot.
do you think Nia and Ronda's going to be?
What spots are they gonna do?
Yeah, She gonna get
Arm
Nia-
brawler, She'll pick her up, drop or something with the arm brawler. She'll
but
pick
I'm
her up,
saying
drop
she
her.
can't be a good wrestler where she could have like a fucking back and
What
forth.
if she
Really,
bombs
They won't have
really
three
fa-
amazing false finishes.
really,
like a tag match.
she can't. She's never gonna be able to have a fast-paced match where you're just doing
She
like.
should be able to body slam Nia.
She's never gonna have a real like solid one-on-one match. She can do spots
Ever?
and stuff like that. Yeah.
I bet you she
Like
gets
where
good
she could-
eventually if she does this for a
If
couple
like
years.
somebody like Charlotte can't even have like a real fast-paced back and forth match.
I mean,
there's
Charlotte
no way.
has a good match every now and then.
There's no way Ronda's gonna ever be that good.
I think Ronda will. I mean, Ronda was an Olympic athlete. She's a UFC.
It's different. It's
Doesn't
it's
mean
so much
anything.
different. Just
She's better equipped to do that than Charlotte, who is a freaking personal trainer.
she's a volleyball
she's a
player.
wrestler though. She's always been a wrestler.
No, she
Charlotte, no,
hasn't.
She hasn't.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't. What did she go fucking
She
do?
she
Olympic
went up to-
weightlifting?
She was a volleyball player and then decided to train with
Yeah,
her
but her
brother.
dad was Ric Flair.
Yeah, no,
What's
she
that
she,
say?
she took the
Ric
she
Flair
took the
was a
prop
wrestler.
she took the proper steps to become an actual. She like went in the minors. and
Ronda
stayed
also
there,
just
not
looks
like
really
Ronda.
stupid every time she's on TV.
She doesn't have
she just
good
looks
facial
really
Her
facial
facial
control.
expressions are terrible.
She's like it looks like she's trying too hard.
But
Just
they
the way
putting
she-
her in commentary has not really helped her.
And plus, seeing that mole on her face every week is really annoying.
But Charlotte's isn't.
I didn't say that.
Okay, good. 'Cause I
At
feel
least,
like
at
I've
least
said
Charlotte's
that to you
like
and you're like
by
"It's
her
not that
mouth.
bad."
This one's like by her eye, and it just looks so fucking weird. I'm just not.
So how do we think this match is going to end? I think Natty's going to cash in and cost Ronda.
If I was doing it, I would have her fucking.
See, I wouldn't have Ronda win the title.
I wouldn't-
I'd have Natty cash in to cost her from winning the title.
And then what? SummerSlam is Natty versus Ronda.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
I wish Natty wasn't in the women's Money in the Bank. She was just out there to support Ronda, and then she
That's
turned on
weird.
her that way.
Yeah.
What if Natty wins Money in the Bank, but still comes out to support Ronda? It makes it seem like
That's
she's
too.
That's honestly what I think they would
that's
do.
so obvious.
No, and then not turn on her.
That's just
So dumb. They
Ronda
would do
wins
it.
the title right now. It's just you just like none of these titles.
If she wins
none
the
of these
title,
titles
and isn't
mean
on Raw
anything.
every week, then
The
don't
Intercon-
need to.
The only
Yeah, I know.
the only important titles are the WWE title and the Intercontinental title. Everything else is pretty much useless.
Whoa.
Please don't even finish your sentence.
Like there's no other title you can even come close to saying that's that close to that important.
The SmackDown tag was until they ruined it.
Yeah, SmackDown tag until the Bludgeon Brothers happened.
It wasn't though.
The Raw tag titles?
The SmackDown tag.
Woken and fucking Bray Wyatt who weren't on
Before-
TV for a month. Yeah, those are real important.
It's
No,
not their fault.
the SmackDown tag titles were the best match on the card pretty much every pay-per-view for a while.
Yeah, they did great at Mania.
Now they're going to be the
Yeah, the fucking Bludgeon Brothers happened.
Now they're going to be the pre-show and dark match for every pay-per-view.
It's because it's
It's
squash
also
matches.
still a tag title, so
What
nobody
happened
really
to Jeff
cares.
Hardy? Is he like dead? Didn't he just have a match on SmackDown against
You
Nakamura?
you can't have like 50 matches on the card, right?
He hasn't
Relax.
defended the title in ever.
Yeah, good.
Never.
It's because it's the U.S.
He
title.
defended it against Jinder twice, didn't he?
That was like I would think I was at one of those matches.
You were at a match.
I was at a match.
All right, what's the fucking last match?
Wait, so
AJ?
How did,
AJ's winning clean.
How do you think Nia Ronda ends?
Oh, fucking tap out, cash in.
I think Natty's gonna fuck her over before she even wins.
So
That's what they should do. She should not win the title.
Yeah,
Fuck
I do
you.
not want
I don't want Ronda to win the title. I don't think she's ready right now.
First
I
ever
think
women's Rumble. All people talked about Ronda. One match.
True.
One match, and she gets a title shot. Second match, she's gonna win the title. Fuck you.
Brock Lesnar wins
Somebody
the
bring in
title in, like,
some.
his third
Somebody bring in Holly Holm. Have her kick the shit out of fucking Ronda.
Why she'd kill herself before Holly Holm got down.
That's
to the
also
ring.
why I don't like Ronda. She like fucking
She has
is the
depression.
worst loser ever.
Why is she the worst loser?
said
Because
she's
she
gonna
like
kill
she
herself
can't
after
like
lost.
can't even talk to people. It's like you lost. All right, I lost. Let me move on and go to the next one. She fucking like cried about it.
Well, she's never really seen defeat before.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, well,
sure she also
fucking
has
handle
depression.
it better. Even LeBron handles it better. He shook hands before he fucking exited the game at least.
Not like James Harden who ran away like a bitch.
Yeah, that fucking
Like
loser.
a bitch. Segue. Speaking of bitches,
What about
Shinsuke
Saquon?
Nakamura.
Saquads. Yeah, I think AJ's gonna win.
I
Knock
think AJ wins.
the final nail in the Nakamura's coffin
Yeah, they
before he
prove
goes back to New Japan.
Before he becomes a face again.
Nakamura becomes next U.S. champion.
Intercontinental champ. Jericho's a 10-time Intercontinental champion now.
That's amazing.
How's he a 10 time?
He won the.
Did you not hear he
That
won?
doesn't count.
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
the
an
joke.
Intercontinental title.
It's a different.
I didn't specify.
That's the
You didn't-
joke.
Did you specify WWE Intercontinental?
No, I just said
Exactly.
Intercontinental.
Jericho also once came over and we wrestled in the basement for the Intercontinental title.
He
won
also
that one.
thought Naito was Irish.
Him?
Yeah.
Or Jericho?
No.
Me?
No.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
He also said Me Too is a sack of shit.
God damn it! No, I didn't.
Naito.
I
All right.
hate you.
So, what's Brock's match in this card?
Who's Brock?
Yeah, exactly. This fucking sun is coming right through this window and hitting me
Brock
every
might
time I
have a
lean
match at
forward.
SummerSlam, which is ridiculous.
How?
He's not booked right now.
He's not booked. He has-
According to-
He could.
Oh,
He only
oh.
has like 2 weeks to enter himself in the drug testing pool, to fight
I don't
this
think
year.
he's going back.
I think he is.
What do you mean he's not going? Of course he's going back. What is he gonna do?
Well, he could just not
think
wrestle
he's
or
gonna go
fight.
back.
He has a boatload of money.
How would he? There's no way he
He's
doesn't
not
go
even
back
a good
to UFC.
fighter. They're
You
just
know how much money he'll make going back to UFC?
You know how much money he has?
He could fight Miocic or Cormier.
And he's gonna just
Part of me wants to see him beat the
He'll-
shit out of
I
Cormier,
hate
but I want to
Cormier.
see Cormier get the shit kicked out of him by fucking Stipe.
I
I
want to.
think Stipe's gonna destroy him.
I don't even know who Stipe
Well,
is.
fucking all Cormier does is wrestle on the ground. So,
John Jones would have fucking murdered him. Too bad.
so are
he's
we
a
done with?
fucking-
Are we done with?
Too bad. He
Are
already
we?
is suspended again.
Are we done with Money in the Bank?
We all think AJ's
What?
winning.
Did anybody watch the whole Punk fight? Because I actually watched
the
all
whole
of it.
thing? No. Can we stop talking about how much heart the guy has?
I give him credit for
What
like
do you think
trying.
he's supposed to
He-
do? Just tap out?
No, for fucking actually doing it and
I
like.
give him credit for doing it.
Well, obviously.
Although
sucked at
to
it.
be
He's
honest,
never been
he looked
on-
he looked tired, but I've seen McGregor look more tired than that after one round. Like McGregor has no stamina.
no.
Like he gets tired immediately.
But Punk's punches were weaker than like what I thought.
yeah, but that
Raimi
guy
would
was a
punch.
fucking loser, Mike Jackson. What a
Yeah, Mike
fucking
Jackson's a piece of
retard.
shit.
What a
They were
moron.
making so many on ENN. They were making so many Michael Jackson puns.
A thriller and
Yeah, they were like that fight was not a thriller.
somebody
Mike Jackson was bad.
You should just beat it.
I said CM Punk should blame it on the boogie. It's another Michael
That's
Jackson
not
song.
good enough.
Yeah, Mike Jackson didn't stop till he got enough.
That fight was one of the worst fights I think I've ever seen, and it should never have been on a UFC card. Let alone the main card never should have been on a UFC card. They're both amateur fighters.
Well, they did it because they thought people would watch, and like it got wrestling fans to watch, but I didn't pay for it. They got 150,000 pay-per-view buys. They were hoping to get
That was a
300.
pretty bad card too overall, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fucking terrible. UFC's garbage. What do you think Fox is trying to get away from it?
They need John Jones back.
They
need to stop drug testing people.
Someone like Brock Lesnar is going to be marketable.
Yeah, that's why they want Lesnar.
Well, I know they want Lesnar.
Do you know how much money Punk made for his fight?
I don't think they gave him that
Wasn't
much.
it $250,000?
Yeah, he made like
Because they
$500,000.
signed him in 2014 when he was hot, so that was all a guaranteed deal.
Yeah.
So that's why he made all that money. But now he's fucking done.
I think it's hysterical that Dana White's like, yeah, Punk shouldn't hang him up. But Dana White also said that Mike Jackson guy,
He's never-
he's never going to
Yeah.
fight again.
Because he's an asshole.
Because he's a moron. Why wouldn't
He
you?
could have finished that fight.
Of course.
That's what he was saying.
Fucking,
What if he couldn't though? He just sucks.
fucking,
Also possible.
How are
fucking
we
chick
already-
magnet.
How are we already at 50 minutes?
Chick magnet
I feel like
punk.
we've been talking for 20.
Look, we talked about nothing so far.
What are the next
I
topics?
just-
Is
No, I
that the
definitely-
last match of the card?
Yeah, thankfully. I think Brock's going to go back to the UFC, though. Like, he's
All
definitely
right.
going back to UFC.
Well,
He's got like 10, 12 days, I think.
I just don't want him in WWE anymore.
No, he needs to go away. Also, they need to get the goddamn title off. They've ruined that title by having it on him.
Yeah, I mean, when was the title ever like not ruined? It's red.
When?
People hated it.
When?
Finn Balor had it for a day. Kevin Owens had a decent run and lost to Goldberg. Ruined already.
Oh, God, I forgot Goldberg had the goddamn belt. And then who beat Goldberg? Oh, God, Brock
Who beat Goldberg?
Yeah, and actually a good
Jesus
match.
Christ.
It's been a terrible.
That was
fucking
Brock's best match since being champion.
That's terrible.
Well, it couldn't have been his best
Well,
match
you
since
know
being
what I
champion.
mean. Fuck you.
Because he wasn't champion. He's had almost as many title defenses as fucking Okada.
Yeah, can we talk about that?
He
You're
only
supposed
had-
to remind me about the Seattle Mariners.
Okada only had 12 title defenses in almost 3 years, but it's different in Japan apparently.
Yeah,
Which
they
I
don't
kind
give
of
title
knew,
reigns.
because they don't have 12 pay-per-views a year. They have about 9.
But
or
is he
10.
not defending the title on every show?
No.
That's come on.
It takes a lot more to earn a title. Like the G1 Climax lasts like a month or two, so that takes for a while, and then they set that match up immediately. So they don't do a lot of title defenses. I haven't seen their last match, which got 7 stars, but I heard it was more like it wasn't as fast paced as the other one, so I probably wouldn't have liked it as much. But Meltzer's got a hard on for Japan, so
Yeah, he really does.
I don't really care what he says anymore.
I mean, everyone had a hard on for that match before it even started. So
That's because it's 2 amazing fucking wrestlers. I love Okada.
All right, so we done with wrestling for now until the lists come out.
Yeah, tell me about Seattle Mariners.
It's a question. I'm not telling you anything about them.
Oh, wait. Before you ask that question, Matt has a question for you.
Why do I have to ask it?
I want
Did
you
you
to
see the Yankees trivia question today?
No.
3 teams have never.
Oh, yes, I did. Sorry, Diamondbacks and Mets. Never had an MVP.
You wouldn't have gotten either. We figured out the Diamondbacks because I just knew that
Well,
one.
you figured out the Mets because I would have never.
Well, Paul O'Neill did. He said that on air.
Diamondbacks just came to me because I started thinking if Randy Johnson didn't win it in 2002 when he won the Cy Young, Paul Goldschmidt never.
I looked for newer teams and I was like, all right, the Mariners are relatively new. Wait, they had Ken Griffey, who probably won an MVP.
It's one of the latest expansion teams.
And I was like, the Padres suck, but they had Tony Gwynn.
And Ken Caminiti. Didn't Ken Caminiti win it?
Probably. Want to talk about the NHL MVP?
Hold
Because
on.
I have stats
Dustin Matthews.
that I want to talk about. Yeah,
Well,
he's
all right,
not
my question
not
to
a
you about
finalist.
the Mariners is: if they remain this hot, when Cano comes back, do you play him to end the season?
They already said no, that they won't.
He also
You.
can't. He also can't play in the playoffs.
Exactly.
So like, just no. Fuck
Your
you.
team's
I use
better
him as a bench player and a pinch hitter.
You're better having Denard Span in center, D. Gordon at second base, and fuck you, Robinson. You piece of steroid.
If he comes back, I
Thank
mean, it
God
won't.
we didn't sign
Cano
him.
will probably be pissed, but he deserves it. Like it's his fault.
Exactly.
If he plays, you know how it'd probably piss everyone else on the team off.
It'll also screw up the. He's not
Yeah.
going to play in the postseason.
If somebody slumps, what do you do?
Don't use him.
Denard Span slumps.
Then you
hits
probably use him.
100,
You probably use him then.
They probably.
and they're
won't.
starting to
He
lose
makes
games.
too much money to not play.
They should cut him. They won't, but they should.
It's
How
terrible.
much time
He's
does he have
still,
left?
You know, a Hall of Fame.
How many years does he have left on his deal?
Like 6.
Is it that many?
I think 4.
It's a lot. I'd
5.
look
He's
it
been
up.
gone for a while. Didn't he sign it with the Mariners in like '94?
He started in 2014 with the Mariners,
Oh, not that long ago.
so he's got 5 years left after this
Wow.
until he's 40.
Fucking Robinson Cano.
All right, Matt. What else you got?
Want to go over the NHL MVP stats?
Sure.
Because I originally was like McKinnon's gonna win it, but then I started looking at the stats. So I'll go over Kopitar. It's Kopitar, McKinnon, and Taylor Hall.
See, I didn't even know.
Kopitar had 30
Was that good?
Kopitar had 35 goals, 57 assists, 92 points. McKinnon, 39, 58, 97. Taylor Hall had 39, 54, and 93. The NHL tends to go with more valuable than stats.
they go more valuable,
So,
I'd give it to McKinnon.
But listen.
Yeah.
McKinnon, who do you think was the second leading scorer on the Avalanche? You think, like, how close? He had 97 points. Who do you think was next? Like, not who, but how many points?
75.
Mikko Rantanen had 29 goals, 55 assists, 84 points.
Oh, I was close.
But how many of those goals were assisted by McKinnon?
Doesn't matter. Taylor Hall had 90.
That's a good point.
Taylor Hall's numbers are, he's got 4 less points. 39, same amount of goals, he has 3 less assists. Next on the Devils was Nico with 20 and 32. 52 points. He had 40 more points than the next guy. Even Kopitar, the guy, had 61
I hate the
points.
most valuable player. I think it should just be the best player.
If you take McKinnon off that team, they're not making the playoffs. But Rantanen had 29 and 55.
You take all 3 of those players.
Nico had 20 and 32.
If you take all 3 of those players off their team, only the Kings probably make the playoffs.
And if you take Taylor
Kings
Hall
barely
off,
made the playoffs as it is.
If you take Taylor Hall off the Devils, they probably finished with one of the worst records in the NHL.
Yeah, that's why he had.
'cause
Nico
they
had
did that.
52 points and Taylor Hall had 93. McKinnon had another guy in the 80s. That's why I think Taylor Hall has a legit shot at winning.
I mean, they all have a legit shot at winning. It's 1 and 3. They're the 3 best players in the NHL.
That's not accurate.
Sidney Crosby,
You think all 3 of those are better than like?
Just had the best year.
Alex Ovechkin.
Had the best year. Like, that's why they're finalists.
I think.
Why
Taylor
else would
Hall
they
has
be
a
finalists?
Legit shot. Yeah, but you said they're the best players. I mean,
of the year.
I'd take Crosby over them.
Well, obviously.
I think Taylor Hall might actually win it.
How
'Cause if
come,
you look at valuable, like
I think
the
you're.
second leading goal scorer on the Devils had 24. That's pathetic.
I mean, they're all pretty close, even if you don't look at who.
Yeah,
did
that's
what
why
with the
you're
team.
looking at that.
I'm saying stats-wise, they're all pretty close anyway.
Yeah, that's.
So
You
I don't
said
think-
if you don't look at the other players, that's why you look at the other players to determine who should win.
No, I'm saying if
Taylor
you don't
Hall
look
had
at
Taylor Hall had less help, a lot less help.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying regardless of that, I still think Taylor Hall has a really good shot of winning. I don't know why you're saying like he's the biggest underdog in there.
Because if you look at McKinnon, it just seemed like he was better, but I didn't realize he had a lot more help.
You know who I think had better seasons than all of them? Connor fucking McDavid.
Yeah, but he was on a losing team. That's why they. That's
Which
why
is
they
stupid.
take.
No, that's stupid.
I know.
I think it should be best player
Didn't McDavid
in every sport.
have a better season this year than last year?
I don't think he had a
Previous
better
stats.
season. It was close.
I'm getting a brownie.
But, like, look, McKinnon had 97, Rantanen had 84, Landeskog had 62, Tyson Barrie had 57. The Devils, 93, 52, 44, 44. I mean, Taylor Hall had no help. Do you imagine if the Devils had someone like Kovalchuk who could score?
These are really good.
I think Taylor Hall should win.
Caramel's hard though.
Yeah, the caramels it gets like glue. For whatever reason, it hardens like glue. It's so annoying. Yeah, Connor McDavid actually had a better year this year than last year. Last year he had 30 goals, 70 assists. This year, 41 goals, 67 assists.
I think he should have been a finalist, but they
Who
don't
else
do.
got snubbed?
They actually do value. Like they take that word literal. If you take it literally, I think Taylor Hall was more valuable than the other two.
Probably.
God, if he wins, I'll.
What does that do though?
What do you mean? What does that do?
Makes him too expensive if the Devils ever sign him again.
I'm just saying.
You wouldn't want one of your players to win the fucking MVP.
No, it'd be awesome, but it's not like.
No Devils ever won the MVP, so it'd be fucking amazing.
Evgeny Malkin had a better year.
Yeah.
I don't know who Evgeny Malkin is.
Whatever. I mispronounced
Malkin's fine.
Yeah, but he's saying milk like it's a disease.
Malkin?
Malkin?
Yeah, pour me a glass of Malkin.
I think. I hope he wins.
Yeah, I really like that brownie, but I could do without the caramel.
Understandable.
Was it not melted enough?
It was just a rock.
Well, it completely melts, but then it hardens when it gets cool.
I'm a big peanut butter chocolate guy, so just those two alone.
Yeah, that's how.
Except you never get that at Cold Stone.
What was that?
I always get that at Cold Stone.
No, you don't. You get the brownie.
Yeah, with peanut butter and chocolate ice cream.
No, you definitely never get
Birthday
peanut
cake
butter.
remix.
I always get it.
Every time we've gone, I get the peanut butter perfection. You're like, I just get brownie and chocolate ice cream.
I've literally gotten peanut butter every single time since the past 4 years.
No,
Okay, you're gonna tell me what I got.
I am because I was there.
Well, just like that time Matt claims he ordered the large fry.
He
from
didn't.
Larry.
We already.
I've
know he
literally
didn't.
never ordered a medium fry ever.
Does
You
he look
probably
like a
just
medium
said.
fry guy?
You probably just said fries.
Yeah, do I look like a medium fry guy? No, absolutely never.
Wait, so I don't understand why. So it's actually funny that we're talking about the NHL MVP because Matt and I were texting before about baseball, Verlander won the MVP in 2011.
Yeah, which I think is horseshit.
The year that Verlander had when he won the MVP was worse than the year Randy Johnson had when he won the Cy Young.
Yeah, but
But it's about what hitters.
Randy Johnson went up against Bonds, which you're pretty much fucked.
But when you look at 2011,
But also, I don't like pitchers win. You have your own major
Yeah,
award.
it's kind of dumb.
Jacoby Ellsbury finished second in the MVP.
Why don't they do a third award? Cy Young, an MVP,
Best
and
player.
just a combination of you pick between those two.
That seems sort of unnecessary.
The thing
Yeah, but
that-
making a pitcher an MVP is stupid.
The thing that outraged me was
It's not like you're comparing Verlander's MVP stats to Randy Johnson's Cy Young stats. You're comparing it to who were the best players in the league.
well, what outraged me was 2014. Clayton Kershaw winning the MVP and the Cy Young.
Okay.
He should not even won the Cy Young.
Okay. Well, you can't just say that without backing it up.
He went 21-3 with a 1.77 ERA.
Oh, that's awful. You should not win the Cy Young with that.
No, he shouldn't. Wait, hold on.
He should. He had better stats than Cueto.
No, timeout.
Yes, he did.
Cueto pitched almost 60 more innings.
Hey,
Yeah,
okay,
and-
if you give up more runs in those 60 innings, I'd rather you not pitch those 60
He
innings.
also threw 7 more starts. Kershaw only threw 27 starts.
Okay.
27 starts.
It's not who pitched most innings.
Okay.
It's best pitcher.
Kershaw had a 1.77 in 27 starts, 198 innings, went 21-3. Cueto went 20-9, 2.25 ERA in 34 starts and 200.
That's .5.
Was he on Cincinnati
difference.
or San Francisco?
Cincinnati.
It's a .5 different ERA.
Yeah, also.
And Kershaw almost
50
Kershaw
more-
also was almost at 200 innings. It's not like he missed half the season.
He still threw 50 more innings.
Okay. Would
7
you rather
more
50?
starts.
Okay. He still wasn't better. There's no.
How close was the voting?
You can't tell me that.
Not even remotely close.
You couldn't-
Kershaw got every.
He was also 21-3.
I mean, if I'm choosing between the two that I want for my team, I'd take Cueto because I want more innings.
What does 21-3 matter? Wins are a meaningless stat.
So not to a lot of these people who vote.
Jacob DeGrom, one of the best pitchers.
He will win Cy Young if he keeps it up. If he has under 2 and Scherzer goes up to like 2.4, 2.5.
DeGrom's gonna go
You're-
6-4.
But he's also okay.
He'll get that many wins?
That's
Wait,
gonna be his record. I'm saying.
yeah, but wouldn't that go against your argument? You're saying wins don't mean anything.
They don't mean anything.
So
but to the voters, they do. When you just said he had 21 wins.
DeGrom's gonna have fucking unreal stats and he's gonna be on a historically bad team.
I'm gonna feel bad for DeGrom when he has like a 1.5 ERA and wins like 4 games.
Yeah, he'll win.
He's not gonna win the rest.
He'll
of
win
the season.
10. He'll win 10.
They need to get rid of the MVP and just call him the best player.
Also, what was the argument before that? What were we talking about?
Johnny Cueto.
No, I was gonna say the MVP. Like, pitchers can lose games. Like, even if your team scores 2 runs, if you let up that home run in the 7th inning to go down 3-2, that's on you.
Yeah, but if you let
Saying
up
so, if
one-
he lost 6 more games
but if you let up
in
one,
one. What was he? 20-9.
20-9.
So he had 1 less win and 6 more losses.
In 7
It still
more
means
starts.
something.
In 7 more starts.
Yeah, so he went 1-6 in those starts. We could say.
Fair point. But he probably gave up 2 runs.
Still, he still gave up a lot more runs. How many runs over
Also,
the season did each of them give
saved
up?
from having to use somebody else. Probably more bullpen people.
Let's see. Hold on. Kershaw let up 42 runs. Cueto let up 69. 69.
So what's the difference in that?
27.
27. How many different innings?
45. 7 more starts. So basically, almost 3 runs a game.
That's not good.
Quality start.
That's more than his ERA was though.
The one thing that Cueto not sucked.
Who had more?
really sucked.
Who had more strikeouts?
Cueto.
Well, how many more though?
3.
3 more strikeouts and 7 less starts. Come on. And how many walks?
This is the crazy thing.
Strikeouts are also a blown out fucking stat to me. Like, just
Well,
get
it just
people out. I
proves
don't
their
give a
dominance.
shit about fucking strikeouts. You throw less pitches if you just get them out with the pop
Cueto
up.
hit 15 guys. How's that even possible?
I don't know.
15.
Pitches inside a lot.
It's pretty bad.
What did Kershaw hit?
2.
What were the walks?
31 to 65.
So yeah, Kershaw doesn't walk anyone. It is as clear as day to me that Kershaw wins this.
They have similar whips though.
Whip didn't mean anything back then.
Yeah,
Didn't
walks
mean
and
didn't
hits.
mean anything
Walk
back
and
then.
hits
What are you
are anything.
talking
I know.
about? Whip has
Well,
always been a stat.
Kershaw was .86. Cueto was .96.
It's still clear to me that Kershaw wins this.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
just think
surprise
7
me
less
that.
starts. 7 less starts.
That means you can't just say who starts more deserves it.
So Kershaw pitched
Maybe they
in
didn't.
16
All right, maybe the
17.
Dodgers were so much better than the Giants that year. They could rest Kershaw for the playoffs
But he was also on the Reds.
or whatever. So much. I'm just still saying they were so much better than their division that they didn't need him to pitch. Reds probably didn't even make the playoffs, or did they?
No pitcher can rest like that.
Okay, so now let me ask you a question.
If you're up 15 games in the division or something, yeah, you can rest your ace an extra day or two. Miss a start.
So
That doesn't make any sense, and then that throws them off their rhythm. You would never do that.
So I'm going to give you 3 people's stats from the AL that year. 15 and 6, 2.14, 236 innings, 248 strikeouts.
I'm not gonna be able to remember all this shit.
Yeah, who is it?
No, he's not telling us the names. Here, I'll write them down
I'm not
so I can look
I'm
at
not
it.
doing this game.
Hold on. All right. Record.
15 and 6,
All right. ERA.
2.14,
Okay.
236 innings, 248 strikeouts,
248.
and .91 WHIP.
Okay.
12 and 4, 2.17.
Hold on. 12 and 4. 2.17.
174 innings, 208 strikeouts, .96.
Hold on.
Sorry,
174 innings.
208 strikeouts,
All right.
.96 WHIP.
All right.
18 and 9,
Yeah.
2.44, 235 innings,
Yeah.
269 strikeouts,
All right.
1.1 WHIP.
That's it.
Who should win the Cy Young?
The first guy.
15 and 6, 2.14.
Yeah, he's got the lowest ERA, the most amount of innings for you. He's got the second most strikeouts to the guy who had .3 worse ERA, and his WHIP was lower than that guy too. The middle guy shouldn't get it. 2.17, 12 and 4. What was Kershaw's innings?
Kershaw was 198.
98. That's still less than that. I don't know. Was he hurt?
Yeah.
It would be close. I'd still give it to the first guy.
Matt, what do you think?
I wasn't paying attention. I don't care.
Yeah.
I really don't care. I hate these games.
Well, the guy who
Usually who wins is...
I don't think the middle guy should be that far off.
What year is this?
2014.
What was Cueto's innings?
Cueto was
16?
243.
243 to what was Kershaw?
198.
Oh, 198. Yeah, this guy's 174. At least Kershaw came to 200.
So the 174 was Chris Sale on the White Sox.
Yeah.
The 236 with a 2.14
Yeah.
was the guy who didn't win the Cy Young, Felix Hernandez, and the winner.
Who sucks now?
244?
244,
Wow.
829. Felix Hernandez had a better year.
Yeah.
He won it because he had more wins.
More wins, that's it?
Yeah.
Not because. Oh.
He had more wins, more losses. He had more strikeouts.
I thought this was going to be an innings thing.
No, it's just like
But
Felix Hernandez had a better season all around.
what year was this?
2014.
Is that the same year we were debating Kershaw and
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, that blows my mind. The wins are such a meaningless goddamn stat. And
It's not meaningless, but it's not. I think the losses are more telling than the wins.
Kluber had 9 of them.
I know. 244. It should be ERA should be the biggest stat. Yeah, Felix got robbed.
He sucks.
You could
now.
argue that Kluber should come in third.
Yeah.
I think.
I think Sale had a better year. He threw.
So how do you argue that with those with 174 innings, but not?
Oh, I don't think he should win. I think he had a better
Oh.
year.
Okay.
Because let's put it this way: he had 174 innings, 208 strikeouts. If he actually threw the amount of innings that Kluber did, he would have had 300 strikeouts.
Yeah. How about Chris Sale this year, having an off year and he's still pretty good? How can they not win for Chris Sale, but they can win for Rick Porcello?
It makes no sense whatsoever.
What is he, 6-4, on a team that's lost like 20 games?
Yeah, 6-4, the 2.74.
Fuck them.
2-7 for him is bad.
They shouldn't be that good. I don't get it.
He's walking a lot more guys this year for 9 innings.
He's gonna get tired before the freaking last month, like he always does.
He's actually not thrown that many innings. He's only thrown 95 innings in 15 starts.
We still have to get through fucking Ramey's free agent list / trade bait list.
All right, let's hear that.
Well, actually, before we get into that, can I rant about Justin Verlander being a piece of shit?
Why is he a piece of shit?
You didn't hear about what he did?
No.
He's a piece of shit.
Off the field or on the field?
On Twitter.
He's always commenting on shit about how like balls.
Well,
are
if we're going on
juiced
what
and
you
stuff.
say on Twitter, Matt's the worst kind of person.
I'm not a fucking athlete who's also clearly fucking possibly cheating.
What was that?
Charlie Morton's fucking cheating.
Well, I think everyone on the Astros is fucking.
Who called him out? Trevor Bauer?
Yeah.
It's because Trevor Bauer's a freak in nature. That dude can pitch like 130 pitches a night.
I tweeted that to you, didn't I, Matt?
What?
Well, is he just responding to Trevor Bauer's tweet?
No,
he-
it's actually not a tweet that he responded to. It was a tweet that he liked.
Oh my God. Who's going into everything Justin Verlander likes?
Michael K.
Of course. But he didn't do it. He heard it from someone. He's not going on Twitter and looking up Justin Verlander's likes.
You don't know what it's about? You need the fucking tweet? Somebody just insinuated that fucking Torres is probably cheating because he's all of a sudden hitting home runs. And fucking...
And Verlander liked the tweet.
Although,
Actually,
all of a sudden, Verlander's good again. And he's fucking got like a
I don't know
run
what that
lower
means, all
ERA.
of a sudden hitting home runs.
well, he has more home runs this season than he's ever had ever.
Gleyber Torres was never a home run hitter, ever.
Gleyber Torres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he had never come up in the major leagues.
No, but even in the minors.
I know, but I'm just saying you don't know what the kid is capable of. It's not like he was scouting him.
If somebody shows no power in the minor leagues, you're going to assume they're not going to have any power in the major leagues.
That's a pretty wild thing to just
It's
for
not,
him
though.
to think.
So Gleyber, this was the tweet. Gleyber Torres had nearly 1,400 at-bats in the minors and only had 24 home runs. In nearly 150 at-bats in the majors, he already has 13 home runs. How does he explain it? It's weird, is what Torres said. Verlander liked the tweet, and Michael K was saying he's basically insinuating that like something's up with Torres, and that's why he's hitting home runs.
Who tweeted it? Originally, just a fan?
Yankee beat writer.
Oh.
Which is ridiculous. Verlander's a moron. You don't think people... I'm not saying Verlander's cheating, but doesn't it look fucking suspicious that all of a sudden you're good again? So why would you like that tweet?
I always just assumed he kind of like was like, fuck the Tigers. Just like
Well-
really, probably bored at that point with the terrible team.
Well, Verlander's also been very outspoken. So when Cano got busted, he made the tweet like, "Oh, an excuse coming in 3, 2, 1."
Yeah.
But so at that point, I got really pissed off because like Verlander's 30, almost 36, nearing the end of his career. He's throwing harder than he ever has before, having better.
It's something going on in Houston.
Exactly, something like they're doctoring the ball. They're doing something. Something is up because so Verlander the last 5 years, 2014, 15 and 12 with a 4.54 ERA, 6.9 strikeouts per 9 innings. 2015, 5 and 8 with a 3.38 ERA, 113 strikeouts, 7.6 Ks per 9 innings. 2016, better year. 16 and 9, 3.04
Yeah, 16 to 9.
WNBA game, and 10 strikeouts per 9 innings. On the Tigers last year, 10 and 8, 3.82, 177 Ks, with a 1.7 whip. By the way,
You would think he should be trying out for a team in that time
yeah, exactly.
and be good, but I just figured like after when he went over and had that amazing run with the Astros, I was just like, wow, he must have been just like mailing it in with the Tigers.
Well, then when he was 10 and 8, 3.82 with 9.2 Ks per 9 innings, with a whip of basically 1.3, goes to the fucking Astros for those.
Yeah, I could see somebody turning it on and in the middle of a pennant race after being out of it for all year, pretty much the entire year. But
going from
I thought he was going to have a bad year this year. after
Sometimes
that.
people just get better, but if it's that obvious, why would you draw attention to it?
Yeah.
People are going to think you cheated.
he's basically the same age as CC. CC can't even throw 90 anymore, and this guy's throwing.
Normally, power
CC's
pitchers
fat.
learn to become finesse pitchers. They don't start being more powerful.
Well, yeah, Charlie Morton is what blows my mind.
Oh, Charlie Morton's doing every steroid on the face of the earth.
How old is Charlie Morton?
Does
35?
and he's throwing 97 when he's throwing 92 his whole
We're
career.
gonna get to Morton in a second, but this year Verlander's 9 and 2, 1.61, already has 120 strikeouts, a .75 whip, and the best K per 9 innings of his career. So he's having the best year of his career.
But it's also you got to I don't know. Matt will probably call this a stupid point, but you got to think that there's more strikeouts every single year. Like
But
it's a
that's-
lot
you're
easier
not-
now to strike people out than it was because
that's
nobody
what
has a
we did.
two-strike approach. Nobody gets. They just swing for the fences.
Completely agree until we talk about Charlie Morton, who on Pittsburgh was horrible.
I didn't even know he was on Pittsburgh. That's how
Yeah,
bad he was.
So he was on Pittsburgh. So he must have been hurt last year. Or not last year, 2016. He must have been hurt because he was on the Phillies. Didn't even know that.
Okay.
He only threw 4 starts,
Yeah.
17 innings, had a 4 ERA. 2015, his last full year with the Pirates, 9 and 9, 4.81, 96 strikeouts, 6.7 Ks per 9 innings. Last year, first year on the Astros, all of a sudden goes 14-7, 3.62, 163 strikeouts, which were a career high, 10 strikeouts per 9 innings.
And that's nothing compared to what he did in the postseason.
And then we get to this year, 8-1, 2.94, already has 105 strikeouts. He's on pace for about 230, and striking out 11.4 per 9. The guy 2 years ago was striking out 6. He's doubled his strikeouts per 9.
The only thing that's really bad is how do you get 4 or 5 miles an hour more in your fastball at 35?
Exactly. And he's getting like 5 miles an hour. He was like a 92,
Let's not go
93.
also past Garrett Cole, who was trash.
And Garrett Cole, same thing.
What'd you say? They stopped making him a ground ball pitcher?
They told him to stop being a ground ball.
I hate when Yankees fans are like, yeah, we missed out on getting Garrett Cole. Guarantee we would have never told him to change from a ground ball pitcher.
We wouldn't have, but they also wanted Frazier and Andujar.
Well, yeah, obviously. I hate people who still think we should give up Andujar.
I would only give up Andujar if it was Andujar for Jacob deGrom straight.
I don't know if I would. DeGrom for what, 2 years maybe, if he walks?
There could be 2 championships.
We could win a championship
also,
without DeGrom.
Also, as the no, we could.
No, we can't.
Also,
we could still get it. I'm saying we could
also
get
as
another
the
pitcher.
Yankees. I don't think he would walk away, but I don't think I would do that because
If
it's not like he's 25. He's fucking almost 30.
No, true. But if
We
the
could
Mets
have
said-
Andujar for 12 years.
But if they said
Even if DeGrom signs, how long is he going to still be amazing as he is?
3-4 years,
Exactly.
or if he goes to the Justin
It's the
Verlander
quarterback
school,
running back situation.
But
No,
if,
it isn't.
If the Mets said we'll give you Jacob deGrom for Miguel Andujar straight up,
I would have to think about
the
it.
Yankees would do it because we have Brandon Drury.
I know, which scares me because who knows if Drury will. He was fine when he was playing, and now he's raking in AAA where he shouldn't even be. But
he can actually see now. He couldn't see.
who would you rather have on your team, Andujar or Drury?
Both.
Who would you rather have on your team?
How old is Drury?
Just probably the same age, maybe a year older. I think he's 25.
He can also play other
24.
positions, can he?
Yeah, he can play more positions. He's a better fielder.
So who would you rather have?
For what?
Half of Andujar's hits are extra base hits.
For what Andujar does with the bat, I'd go Andujar.
Exactly.
Which, by the way, Drury is 25. He turns 26 in August. Miguel Andujar is 23.
Yeah, and if you want to look up past stats, Drury was not special.
Well, he was blind, apparently. Look what he can do now. He can see. He's batting like 330.
He's in the minor leagues as a major league talent.
So is Clint Frazier.
And he's tearing it up too.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have.
I know.
We need to trade him for pitching.
But the only person we should trade Clint Frazier as part of a package for is someone like Madison Bumgarner or like a Jacob deGrom.
I wouldn't. I don't want J Happ or
You're obsessed
Cole
with
Hamels.
fucking J Happ.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cole
right.
Hamels would be good. He's a big fucking
Cole Hamels
pitcher.
Cole Hamels is
Way too
at least.
expensive.
He's not.
The
Texas
Rangers
has
are
nobody.
terrible, and I don't think they would demand a lot.
No, the amount of money we'd have to pay.
I don't give a shit
We
about
have
that.
a lot of money.
You're telling me the Yankees would be like, we're not going over the luxury tax if they could get somebody like fucking
But Cole Hamels isn't
a pitcher
isn't
to fucking
great.
help us?
He's
But
just.
it depends. Cole Hamels,
Yeah, neither is 4/5 of our rotation. So
Domingo Herman might actually be something.
What do you mean? He's been not great. And Sonny Gray has a great start. Yeah, he's fine.
How has Herman not been?
Sonny Gray, if he pitches just on the road, he'd be the fucking Cy Young winner.
Well, that's part of the problem. He pitches too much at home.
Exactly.
Wait, how is Herman?
No, he's
not
he's
that great?
fine. He's just not a guy I would want starting third game in the fucking
No,
ALDS,
he's a good fifth starter. Who'll go into the
which
pen.
means
So
nothing. Which means nothing for our argument. We're talking about pitching in the
we need a number
postseason.
two starter. We don't have a number 2 starter.
Tanaka will be fine.
Tanaka wasn't fine before he got hurt.
No, postseason Tanaka is.
You based that off like 1 year and then one other start.
It's been 2 years and one other start, hasn't it?
He pitched that wild card game where we still lost, and then last year he was lights out.
Well, all I know is he was one of the worst pitchers in baseball last year, and he turned it on. So you just gotta hope he can do that.
Pretty small sample size, as Ramey would like to say.
So I'm just curious why Herman has been.
All right, so if
He hasn't been great.
if Tanaka, he has one win on a team that scores a lot of runs.
He has had 2 bad starts.
Wasn't it more than that?
He didn't play. He gave up 2 home runs to the Mets, who struggled to score 1 run.
But then he shut them down after that.
It's still a lot.
He gave up 3 runs.
Yeah, that's all.
That's a quality start.
For them, okay, you're playing the Mets. If Sonny Gray gave up 3 runs to,
Severino lost to the Mets.
if Sonny Gray gave up 3 runs to the Mets,
Sonny Gray
If Sonny Gray gave up 3 runs to the Mets, you would be destroying him if I said that was a good start.
Severino. He lost.
He gave up 2 runs.
And he lost.
We didn't score a run, though, so it didn't matter if he gave up 1 run or no runs. Somebody else would have given up a run event, I guess. We didn't score.
So against the Mets.
And I'm not saying that. That was also one of
Herman
Severino's-
hasn't been great. He hasn't been terrible.
That was also one of
he had a few
Severino's
really
worst
bad
games.
starts.
That's how good he's been.
He's had 2 bad starts.
I
Do
wouldn't
you
say
agree
he's
that
fucking,
was one of Severino's worst games? It's probably his second worst game of the season.
wouldn't say he's lighting the
What's the second worst?
fucking,
Exactly, so.
Wouldn't say he's lighting the fucking league on fire. Herman's not bad.
All right. So
No, I like Herman. He
so
had 1 great start.
What was his one great start?
His
His
first
one,
one.
where he had no hitter.
So his first start, 6 innings, no hits, no runs, 9 strikeouts.
Great.
His start
Phenomenal.
2 days ago, 6 innings.
No,
5
go all of
hits.
them. Just go all of them.
6 innings, no runs, no hits, 9 strikeouts.
Phenomenal.
Bad start next, 5 innings, 6 hits, 6 runs,
Terrible.
1 strikeout. Next
It's
start,
bad.
3 2/3, 4 hits, 6 runs,
That's terrible.
6 strikeouts.
That's-
Next start, not great, not terrible. 5 2/3, 5 hits, 3 runs, 7 strikeouts against.
You'd
the
say
Astros.
Sonny Gray needed to go longer. This is not nothing is impressive besides game 1.
Tigers, 6 2/3, 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 strikeouts.
Still a lot
Pretty
of
bad,
runs.
against, especially against the Tigers.
6 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 9 strikeouts.
Against who?
Mets.
That's, I mean, all right.
Yeah.
And then 6 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 10 strikeouts against the Rays.
Yeah.
One great
Second,
start.
2 worst. The last 2 starts he pitched against the 2 worst teams in baseball. 2 offenses in baseball.
So out of his 7 starts, he's thrown 3 quality.
What do you see good about it?
He throws strikes.
Okay. Strikes get hit.
He's fine, number 5.
He doesn't let up hits. He doesn't let up a lot of hits. The most hits he's allowed in any start.
So why is he giving up a lot of runs?
He's having 1 bad inning. He'll put 2 guys on and let up a 3-run home run.
It doesn't matter when you give up the runs.
But Herman's actually had good starts. He's gone deeper into the games than Sonny Gray has.
But Sonny Gray,
relax
most of
with the
Sonny
good
Gray's
starts.
starts have been bad.
Well, I'm just saying, 5 of Herman's 7 starts, he's given us length, which you don't usually get from a 5th start.
Oh, if only we had the best bullpen in baseball to help out our 5th starter.
Yeah, every time Chapman has to come into the game because Chase and Shreve sucks. Can we
mean-
get an upgrade over Chase and Shreve?
You're the one that ruined his career.
Whoa, I did not ruin his career.
By the way, we stopped this to fix them because it stopped somehow, and we realized the mics were off. So now, hopefully, you should be able to hear Ramey better. Continue.
So for everybody to know that I haven't been talking like 9 feet away from the mic, it's been the mic's
Yeah.
problem.
We've-
Not
Ever
me.
since like episode 4, he's got closer
We
to the
found
mic.
out that you're not retarded. The microphone was just messed up.
No, I have mental insufficiencies for other reasons, not because you can't hear me on the podcast.
All right,
So no, apologies to everyone that can actually hear my voice. It's fucking terrible, I know.
So Jason Shreve, you ruined his career by saying Jason Shreve's low key nasty and best
Oh,
player
yeah,
in the
you did
bullpen.
Yeah, I
him
did
up.
kind of ruin it. But I also should point out before when the Yankees were up 4-0 in the 9th, Matt goes, "Oh, we don't have to use Chapman today. It's going to be a day off for him."
I was pumped we used Chapman. He's
Very
on the fantasy
next,
team.
he's on my fantasy team too. Next pitch, lets up a home run. Shreve.
Yeah, I said we're not going to blow a 4-0 lead, and then
I was with
fucking
my
blew
friend,
it.
and my friend goes, because we were talking about how I wanted Chapman to get in the game, and I was like, oh, we scored 4, he's not going to come in. And he's like, oh, this guy's going to hit a home run. He goes, oh, Matt Duffy probably won't hit a home run, and then hit a home run.
Can't wait for Chapman to fucking wear down and get hurt because Alex had to get that extra fantasy save. So we wished for him to get in
Got to
there.
keep him healthy.
Hey,
him in
Chapman
there.
has been filthy. Robertson looks like he's straightened out. I'm not going to
But-
say anything. No,
No.
don't.
Jonathan Holder looks pretty good.
Robertson looks worse than Betances.
No, Robertson does look worse.
Betances
Because
is a one inning.
Betances,
He's been
Betances looks amazing now.
Betances has been good 1 inning all year.
I've been refraining from even commenting on how good Betances has looked.
See, that's
recently.
That's gonna reverse jinx him. You're fucking him.
No, I haven't commented.
You
on it.
have to talk about
I've
how it
avoided
is.
Jonathan Holder is filthy.
Yeah, he's fine. Boone loves him.
I give Boone a lot
Logan?
of credit because he kept going to Holder. When earlier in the season, people wanted to murder Holder when he blew a couple games.
Can we get Boone Logan back?
Is he still pitching?
I don't know. I just want
Yeah, he
two.
was on,
I
like,
just
the
want two. I
Rockies
just want
recently,
two
wasn't he?
Boones.
And everyone, including myself, and I think all of us, we wanted to like designate Betances for assignment at the beginning of the season when he was god
I
awful.
just wanted to like send him down or just stop using him for a while or stop using him for a second inning.
He kept going to him though, and he got
Who-
straightened out.
Who sees Betances as a 2-inning pitcher?
He could be.
Pissed me off so much. He was after 2 times, you just stop.
What are we
Wow.
going to talk about next? The free agent stuff or the All Star ballot?
Boone Logan
Free
on the
agents.
Brewers.
Really?
When was he last on the Rockies?
He was on the Rockies 2016.
Okay, I'm a couple years
He was on
off.
the Indians last year? Who knew?
Should have seen the face he just made.
I was
Sounded
very
like
confused face.
talking like this. Everything is a question.
Who knew?
I'm about to get another brownie. Pull up the free agent list.
Boone Logan's
That's
32.
gonna take
in case anybody
forever.
wondered.
What, for me to get a brownie?
Take ones from the second plate, the shittier ones. Yeah, the smaller ones.
That's what she said.
These are.
Take the smaller corner piece.
That one's the smallest piece out of all of them.
Yeah, take the corner piece. Fat idiot.
I would definitely do them without the caramel next time.
Because it does get hard,
It
and
gets
it's like
hard for some
because
reason.
it gets stuck in your teeth.
I mean, I get hard for some reason.
That's what she said.
This one doesn't have a hard piece in it though.
Yeah, there was
The first one, he did, he just put the tasty recipe. He just put the caramel inside, so it was like I had to eat around it and throw the caramel away. Cause it was,
Yeah, because the caramel didn't melt.
Didn't melt.
How did it melt in the goddamn tasty recipe?
They're liars.
So then, like, for this, I took the caramels and cut them in. I took one caramel and cut each of them into, like, 9 pieces.
We're gonna need to order something
Wait, for
the
this one or
pay-per-view.
the other one? This is the third batch.
Yeah, it is the third batch. You're right.
Because I told you to just melt the caramel. Didn't you do that for this one?
No.
Oh, well, that's probably why.
We should probably order another pizza for the pay-per-view.
No, he's got fucking sliders and taco cups.
Oh, you made more?
Yeah, there's more
Oh, I
food.
thought that was just the pizza.
No, there's
Awesome.
taco cups that have to
So
go
what are you
in the
making
oven.
for Money in the Bank?
We're just gonna.
We're ordering food then. We're ordering food.
I have a Domino's coupon for $10.
Nice. All right, so free agents. We all know the big free agent we want for next year.
Who's that?
Yeah,
Patrick Corbin.
Ooh, he's having a terrible year.
No, he's not. He was great when you first brought that up.
His
The
velocity,
last couple starts.
his velocity's way down.
If that's the big
So is
free agent,
CeCe's.
we're pretty fucked.
Who else is there next year?
Madison Bumgarner has a $12 million
We're
club
not
option.
signing him.
Club option. They're gonna pick that shit up for $12 million.
So these are the other starting pitcher that are free agents that look somewhat moderately decent. Trevor Cahill,
No, I want him for the rest of this year. Don't want him for next year.
Carlos Carrasco,
Yeah, I think he could. He's not. He's young.
he's a free agent.
31 maybe.
That's the only nice thing you could say about someone is that they're a free agent. I don't know if I want them.
Carlos Carrasco. He's having a really pretty bad year, but I think he's a good pitcher.
He's 31.
Isn't he on Cleveland?
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Well,
has
that whole
like a
division
4
is
ERA,
pretty
though.
fucking terrible.
He has a bad year, but he's a good pitcher. But I don't know if we should go after him.
Bartolo Colon. Anybody? Anybody?
Andy Pettitte should come back.
Andy Pettitte should be our lefty out of the bullpen. Fuck Chase and
No, he
Shreve.
should be a starter.
I don't think he can give starters length anymore.
Fucking.
What starter's giving us length?
Ramy made the same comment about his pizza that Alex did. There's not enough cheese on the edges.
I said that?
He said something about there's not enough cheese.
No, I asked what kind.
I didn't use enough cheese near the edges. When you open the Snapchat, you're like, oh, looks like this one doesn't have cheese on it.
No, I said this one's. Oh, I said half pepperoni, half nothing.
it's not.
There's no cheese on it.
You're
I said
lying.
half nothing, as in cheese was nothing. I made the joke. I was like, yeah, there's no cheese or no crust or no dough.
Well, I did have
what about
pepperoni
Noah?
because I knew Matt didn't like pepperoni that much.
Why do you love pepperoni?
I don't love it, but I like toppings on my pizza usually.
But if you don't love it, why put it on there?
I'm a black olive guy. Like black olive
That's-
pizza
I'm
from
a mushroom
Domino's.
guy.
What?
Go
Black olive pizza from Domino's is my literally all-time favorite
Should
pizza.
not be on a pizza.
If I order a pizza from Domino's and it's black olive, I get double black olive. I just
Right.
want nothing but black
I
olive.
like mushroom.
Yeah, but when was the last time you ordered Domino's for yourself? 1984?
Nah, it's been a while.
When was Domino's invented?
Domino's was invented
Yeah,
or founded?
invented.
1978.
1960
Oh,
Wow, really? That far?
in Ypsilanti, Michigan.
What? Joe? Sean, you know where that is? Did you know that fun fact?
Ypsilanti.
As you listen to this coming back from Money in the Bank? What are you shooting? What are you taking a picture of?
I'm looking at something. I'm just trying to stay in the microphone.
Miami Dolphins head coach Adam Gase is from
Adam
Ypsilanti.
Gase?
What's that? How do you
Adam
say his name?
Adam
No, is that what it
Gase.
is? I've never heard of him.
Never
Adam
heard of
Adam
Adam
Gase?
Gase?
Gase. How would you pronounce that? Gase.
It is
I
Gase.
thought you said gaze.
He's never even heard of him. How's that possible?
You said gaze.
It's one of the best teams in the league. You don't know his head
Miami
coach.
Dolphins.
Yeah. Best logo in sports.
Iggy Pop
Well,
is from
Griff thought the
Ypsilanti.
Dolphins would be so maybe there'll be
This year?
Yeah, next year. Remember?
Yeah, they're going to be fucking awful.
All right.
Let's do football predictions.
I would love to do football predictions, but
You guys owe me $50, by the way, for fantasy. This year I'm going to take it all out in cash and leave it in fucking because I spent all the money right away and just had to take it out of my bank account
All right.
at the end.
What's next? Free agents?
Patrick Corbin.
Yeah, he's the best option you've named so far.
Well, he's only named one person.
You named Bartolo Colon. He named
Trevor Cahill.
Carlos
Carlos Carrasco. Marco Estrada.
No, he's fine, but no.
Nathan Eovaldi.
Yes. Wait, he's a free agent already?
Yeah, he
I
signed
would sign him
he
back
signed a
in a
2-year
heartbeat.
deal with the Rays.
Sign him back in a heartbeat.
He looked good yesterday.
He's probably going to get
Yeah.
traded.
He's
Like,
got a
there's no way they're
fucking-
going to keep him for the rest of the year.
Yeah, they should trade him.
He's got a fucking 100-mile-an-hour fucking fastball.
Doug Fister. They have a $4.5 million club option.
Just no. I don't care if he was free. No.
Gio Gonzalez?
Yes.
He's
I would sign him
33.
in a second. All right, sign him to a 2-year deal.
He's older than I thought he was.
He's gonna get more than the 2-year deal.
I would sign him.
I don't think he's going to get more than a 2-year deal just because of his age.
I bet you
good.
he
He's
gets you.
very good,
He
though.
gets
I
at least
think-
3.
I think they're getting away from giving people like long contracts.
3 years isn't that long. He's only
I'd give
30.
him 3 years. I bet the Nationals re-sign him.
Cole Hamels has a
No.
$20 million
No.
club option with a
Nope.
$6 million
Don't
buyout.
want him for free.
So if the Yankees traded for Hamels and we didn't want him next year, we'd have to buy him out for $6 million, or would the Rangers be on the hook for that buyout?
Probably us.
Depends what we do.
J Happ.
No.
I would take Cole Hamels because he would help us. He'd be
No,
our
this is for signing next year, we're saying. I thought.
Yeah, this is for signing next year.
Well,
We're
I
good
mean, he'd
to trade
still
him.
help us next year.
J Happ,
No.
Because Cole Hamels has by far been the best option.
Matt Harvey,
You know,
No.
Clayton Kershaw.
he's not,
Not
going
happening.
anywhere.
He can opt out. He has 2 years, $65 million left on his
We
contract.
wouldn't be able to pay him in stand or whatever, luxury tax.
He also
Wasn't the luxury tax based on per year?
I also feel like
Probably
he'd
would.
get destroyed in the AL.
No, I don't think he would, but we'd also have to we're going to have to pay all of our players in like 4 years, so we're fucked.
We don't have to pay Aaron Judge for like another 6,
Yeah, a lot of these guys.
5 or 6 or something like that. It's crazy. Same with Sanchez.
I thought it was 4 years.
Yeah, all these guys are 6 years of arbitration.
We won't re-sign Judge because he'll be like 32 at that point, and he'll be on the downturn of his career.
Yeah, then we'll probably give him more money than he earned.
Dallas Keuchel,
No, he's on the downside of his career a bit.
Francisco
And
Liriano.
plus, if you take him out of the place that cheats for pitchers,
and exactly, he's in the
already
place that
bad.
cheats for pitchers, and he sucks now.
Oh, he's the only honest one, at least.
That's true. Got a sweet
it's
ass
like
beard.
he's the only one that gets caught.
I wouldn't want us to sign him just because he'd have to shave his beard.
kind of want to know what that looks like.
I hate that rule. That needs to go away.
I know.
Agreed.
Apparently, the Devils had that rule until Lou left because he was like working with Steinbrenner, so that you could never grow a beard unless it was playoffs.
I think that's
Well, at
stupid.
least they let you do it for the playoffs.
Even they couldn't deny the tradition.
Francisco Liriano,
No. Is this 2005?
Lance Lynn.
No, he's awful.
I bet you the Yankees trade for Liriano this year, by the way. Brandon McCarthy.
No, he's awful.
I like that guy.
Yeah, we were huge Brandon McCarthy guys when he was on the Yankees, but he sucks. He's the one terrible pitcher on the Braves. Remember Julio Teheran and how he was supposed to be their ace of the future?
Yeah, he's on my
like
fantasy
He's
team.
like their fourth best pick.
Yeah, he's on my fantasy team.
Fulton Avich is nasty.
He's on the
Newcomb's
DL.
Pretty good. Yeah, day to day though. Said he might not miss a start.
So, does everybody know what team Liriano's on this year?
Twins.
Pirates?
Detroit.
Wow.
Oh, same division.
He started 10 games.
The other league. Wait, Detroit? You said?
Yeah.
And what'd you say?
Fucking Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He won the World
same
Series
Detroit as
last
what I
year.
said.
He was on the Astros.
Same division.
Who knew?
I feel like we did know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he pitched against us.
I feel like I blocked it out. Let's see, who else? Lance Lynn.
Yeah,
No, I
we
said that.
He's
You're
You're
terrible.
obsessed with him, though.
What?
You're obsessed with him, too. You fucking want us to get him.
I do.
He was nasty. Now he sucks.
He's good now. He's actually done. He started doing better the last few starts,
He also didn't get a spring training.
which is why he's starting to do better now because it's probably the first 5-6 starts were spring training. Charlie Morton. Anybody? Charlie Morton?
No.
If he ever
Off
leaves
the
Houston,
juice?
if he leaves Houston, he's screwed. Well, think about it. So Houston has 2 of their 5 starters. Free agents.
So their offense has to be better than it is this year. Next year,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Drew Pomerantz.
Their offense isn't scary.
No.
Their first 4 hitters are insanely scary, and then it's not nearly close to what it was last year. Marwin Gonzalez is hitting under 200.
Their offense doesn't
Is that it?
scare me. Evan Gaddis is
Evan-
getting nasty now.
Gavin
He's
Addis?
all right. He's a home run
Is
hitter.
Brian McCann still hurt?
No, he's playing. But Stassi's actually kind of decent as a backup catcher. But yeah, if McCann's their catcher and Gonzalez and they have Tony Kemp playing now for
Tony Kemp's like 3 feet tall.
Marisnik. Yeah,
I think Altuve towers over Kemp.
he probably does.
So nobody wants Drew Pomerantz.
Speaking of Kemp, Matt Kemp, MVP candidate Matt Kemp. You seen his stats?
Going to lead the league in hitting.
Yeah.
Does he play for Houston?
No, he plays for LA somehow.
Does he live in Houston? Does he know somebody in
Probably.
Houston? So nobody wants Drew Pomerantz is what we're saying.
You know.
Awful and hurt.
Do we think David Price is going to opt out of the rest of his contract? with
Don't
the Red
want
Sox?
him even
There's no
close.
way. If he opts out, he's a moron.
Yeah, he's never
He's
going to
not
opt
getting
out.
any money after that.
Garrett Richards,
You know.
No, he's terrible.
Tyson Ross.
And we beat up Garrett Richards way too much
Yeah,
to
no.
take him. Who? Tyson Ross?
Yeah,
He wouldn't be. He's probably the second best option you've named.
that's somebody I think the Yankees should trade for right now.
I just don't think he's gonna be like anything special.
I open mouth kissed a horse once. That's something you don't know.
I don't even know how to pronounce this name. It's the guy in the Dodgers.
By Fuglian?
Hyjin Ryu or something like that.
Oh, Hyunjin Ryu.
Dugan.
Oh, Dugan.
CC Sabathia.
I always thought it was
Yes.
Ryu, but it's Ryu.
Hyunjin Ryu, yeah. I'd resign Sebastian.
Toasty.
Annabelle Sanchez.
No.
And,
Actually, he's nasty right now.
and Adam Wainwright.
Look up Annabelle Sanchez's stats right now. I wouldn't get him because he'll probably suck by the end of the year, but he's nasty right now. Another Braves pitcher.
1.93 ERA.
Yeah, he only has like 3 or 4 starts, but
7.
really?
Only 37 innings, though.
All right, I'm out.
Still,
You're leaving?
Yeah.
You done?
this podcast just got good.
There are a couple of relievers that are...
Relievers.
Relievers. There's a couple of relievers.
You heard that, right? That's a drop. Now that the mic's working.
There's a couple of relievers.
What time are we at right now?
135.
There we go.
So give it one. Tell me 134.
Brownies are soft enough to fuck.
Relievers. Where we need to sign Brad Hand and Kelvin Herrera just so Houston doesn't.
You mean trade for him?
Yeah.
So there's a couple
But
of good...
that would screw up my fantasy team if we got Kelvin Herrera and he wasn't a closer. So
There's a few good guys that pitch later in the games that the Yankees should look at potentially sign to the free agents. Because we're losing Robertson.
I mean,
I wouldn't resign
I
him.
don't. Yeah.
So here are a couple people that are free agents to, bolster our bullpen next season. Cody Allen,
He's having a terrible year. Isn't he?
Andrew Miller. They're
Love
both having
Andrew
terrible
Miller. Well,
years.
Andrew Miller's always hurt now. I'd still resign him though.
The Indians have one of the worst bullpens in baseball, and they had the best bullpen in baseball
Yeah.
last year. Kelvin Herrera,
Ours
Yeah.
was still better last year.
Greg Holland.
I don't know
Just
how he's
gonna
doing. Where
gloss
is he at
over.
now?
He's on the...
You think Cleveland's was better than ours last year?
Yes. Statistically, they had a better bullpen.
Well, it's because we didn't get Robertson and Canley until later.
When Chapman sucked for most of the
Yeah,
year.
we had Chapman and Betances be terrible for a lot of that time.
No, they weren't terrible together, though. They would always
Separate
alternate.
Yeah.
Greg Holland, Sean
Where's
Kelly.
Greg
Is
Holland?
Canley hurt right now again?
He's in
No,
the
he's in the
minors.
minors.
I don't know how Cole is up, but I guess they want Canley to pitch.
Yeah,
and have it not mean anything.
They want him to be able to build up velocity, and he wasn't
Yeah.
going to get into games as much.
Yeah, because Cole
They
is
did call him up
awful.
and then send him back down, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they called him
that's
up
what I
after he came back.
He
So
had a bad. I think he came out and gave up a bunch of hits.
Can somebody tell me why Cole hasn't pitched in forever?
He was warming up today.
Was he?
Yeah, it was him and Shreve, and they put Shreve
Should have
in.
used Cole.
Yeah, definitely.
Craig Kimbrell.
He's
Not
gonna get a
going-
fucking
I bet you
$1 billion.
they re-sign him, yeah.
Why would he ever go to the Yankees where he can't close?
Why,
It's true.
why not?
I
Make
don't-
Chapman the setup guy.
No.
I don't think
Chapman's
they would do
having a
that.
much better season too.
And Zach Britton.
Is
Who's just
Chapman's having a
hurt.
much better season than Kimbrel?
Yeah, Chapman's
Yeah.
ERA is like 1.7,
What's Kimbrel's?
like 2-1.
2-something.
He just gave up 4 runs the other night. I know that.
So Craig Kimbrell this year has...
Well, what is flashing on your screen?
my computer's doing that right now, so that's not a good sign. And my computer's having a
I need
stroke.
you to look it up, Matt.
No, I'm not stat boy.
That was really weird.
Yeah, I just saw it flashing off your fucking forehead, your shiny ass forehead.
So Kimbrell has a 2.4 ERA, 22 saves in 30 innings.
He has more saves, but that's all opportunity. How many saves has Chapman blown this year? 1?
Has he even blown one?
I don't think he's perfect. But I can't recall a game where he blew it.
No, he might have come in with like the bases loaded and let up a hit or something. And
That's
blew
still
it.
not him.
He would get charged a blown save though because he's one
Oh,
of
yeah, blown. He would.
Chapman has a 1.2 ERA, 19 saves,
1-2?
1.2. He's pitched 29 innings and has 52 strikeouts.
He could win MVP.
Relax.
It's a joke, but
Last year, Chapman had a 3.2 ERA.
He was terrible last year. It was because of fucking Joe Madden.
you think he could place in Cy Young if he keeps it up?
You know
he
they
finished the
they
season-
have like 20 fucking places.
No,
So-
like place like top. All right,
No.
let's say 7.
no.
Maybe top 7.
Top 7 maybe.
Severino right now would finish third in the Cy Young.
I know, but you think Cole and Verlander is going to keep it up, or you think the steroids are going to?
I wouldn't even have Cole. Kluber.
What is Cole doing? Right? Well, Kluber just fucked me yesterday. He gave up like 6 runs.
Chapman has almost as many strikeouts this year as he did all last year.
How?
He had 69 strikeouts
He was
last year.
terrible last
Here,
year.
he
No,
got
but he still
52.
strike.
And he was
some people
hurt.
out.
Not really.
Damn, that's crazy. What is he at now? 19 saves.
19 saves.
And Kimbrel's 22.
22.
It's not even much more. He's 2.4 to a 1.2.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess Chapman's much better.
Yeah, but he's got less saves. Because you like wins more than anything.
I don't like wins more than anything. I said
You said they were fucking the most meaningful stat there is.
to a team. That is a fact.
Who's leading the league in saves right now? Anybody know?
Kimbrel?
Give me a minute. Oh, Diaz.
Yep.
He has so many. You know how many one-run games they've been in one? It's like a shit ton.
Yeah, Diaz has 26.
The Rays have played fucking like 20-something one-run games. They're like 10 and 18.
You know what team Diaz is on?
Yes, in Seattle?
Yeah. You know who they also traded for? Was Tampa's closer.
Pretty sure I have him
Yep.
on one of my fantasy teams.
He's unreal.
He was supposed to be a closer, and I didn't think he'd fucking be this good.
Yeah.
All right, can you name
No.
the top 5 AL save leaders?
All right. Well, can you tell me what he's at?
You already
Diaz?
Diaz has 26.
So Kimbrel's got to be on
Are
there.
Diaz, Kimbrel, and Chapman in the top 5?
They're 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Chapman's up to 20 now.
So we're on AL?
Yep.
thanks to Shreve.
I'm going to go.
Because honestly, number 4 and 5, I would have never guessed in my entire life.
Who's the closer for the Twins?
Just give me Rodney. And I don't think he's up there.
Yeah, but he said he would never guess, so I'm trying to figure who's the closer.
Fernando Rodney is
Who's the closer?
technically Fernando Rodney is tied for 5th
Ah,
with
Wow.
15. Technically,
who's
he's
the
tied with 3
who's
other
the
people.
closer for the Tigers? Somebody you wouldn't expect. I don't
You're
even
right,
know who
it is
that
the Tigers.
See, I would have only guessed that because you said I don't expect it.
Oh God, let me think.
Who is the closer for the Tigers?
Former Yankee.
Let me think.
Phil Coke?
Shane Green.
Shane Green.
He's their
He's
closer.
their closer. He has 19 saves,
Who's the other one?
but a 3.5 ERA.
What team's the other one?
The other one is Texas.
Kella.
Also tied with Blake Trinan on the Athletics.
A's.
How do
Yeah.
shitty teams have
Blake
so many
Trinan's
saves?
nasty, dude. Apparently his ball moves like two ways. Like his fastball moved both ways.
Yeah, Trinan actually has a better ERA than Chapman. Which,
Yeah,
by the way,
he's
Chapman's
filthy.
ERA lowered to 1.17.
He's
Jesus.
filthy. Oh, whoop. Wow. All right, give me the National League. I want to see if I can guess all 4 of them. Or all 5 of them.
National League, go on.
Just tell me the teams. I just want to see if I can name their closers.
Braves.
Their closer
So-
is... Actually, I don't think I know that. I can name their rotation.
Former
before.
Yankee.
Is one of them? Is one of the...
He's the
saves
closer of the Braves.
Oh, former Yankee? Did you know that or did you just see it?
No, I knew it. He never. I don't think he ever pitched in the big leagues for us, but he was on the Yankees.
well. So,
We traded him probably 10 years ago.
Edward Ramirez.
We traded him with Melky Cabrera and Mike Dunn for Javier Vasquez and Boone Logan.
who? I don't know.
Aroydis Vizcaíno.
Vizcaíno. I did not know that. All right.
The fuck is
Top
wait,
5
who?
saves in the...
Aroydis Vizcaíno.
Didn't we have Luis Vizcaíno?
Yeah, but we had Aroydis Vizcaíno. He was a prospect for us.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're
So
not
we have-
confusing your Vizcaínos?
We traded him with Melky and Dunn for Boone Logan and Javier Vasquez in 2000.
What about Edward Ramirez, your favorite?
Fucking Edward Ramirez's changeup? Yes.
The skinniest little bitch ever.
All right, so who has the most saves in the NL? Just tell me the amount of saves.
21.
Oh, the NL sucks.
21. Well,
Kershaw. He's also the closer.
I'm gonna say
Kenley Jansen has to be on there, even though they sucked.
he's nasty
He's
again.
4th.
Um,
Who's the Giants closer? Sergio Romo.
Hunter
he's
Strickland.
not yeah, and he's not good.
Well, the Giants aren't.
All right,
good.
give me the team. I'll just see if I can name the players.
San Diego.
So
San Diego's
Brad
closers leading the league in fucking
Brad
saves.
Brad Hand's nasty.
I guess if you're a
1.78.
shitty team,
They have an entire great bullpen.
I guess if you're a shitty team,
Yeah, there's like 3 guys in their bullpen. I
your
know.
wins are going to be like safe situations. You're not going to blow anyone out. So that
Alright.
sort of makes sense.
All right, next team.
Colorado,
Oh, it's
Fucking,
not. Oh, it's Wade Davis.
who's having a shitty ERA this year.
You should see Adam Ottavino's numbers. He's their setup man. He just came off the DL. He's unhittable this year.
So next is really easy. Washington.
Fucking
Doolittle?
Doolittle. Yeah,
He's having a great year.
they should. Yeah, they traded for like 3 closers last year. They got Kinsler too
Then
from the Twins.
Ian Kinsler?
Kintz.
Kenley Jansen. Kenley Jansen is 4th.
Yeah.
He has
Kenley
16
Jansen.
saves. 2 blown. Brad Boxberger.
Yeah, from Arizona.
Who's the Cubs closer?
Fucking Jose Quintana.
They didn't give it to Carl Edwards Jr.
Nope. Wait, what?
Carl Edwards Jr.
The race car driver?
Carl
You
Edwards.
didn't. He was a big part of that championship team. As a
Brandon Morrow.
Morrow, yeah. Fuck, I knew that.
By the way, Chapman has 1 blown save.
Yeah. I don't know why I said that.
Who's leading the league in blown saves?
Chapman.
Nope.
At one.
Nobody. Kimbrel?
No.
Kimbrel has 2.
Is it a big
I
name?
mean, it's got to be somebody who sucks,
It's a
right?
Yankee.
Blown saves.
Robertson.
Robertson's leading the league in blown saves.
That's not a. I mean, by a closer, not a fuck, because they consider those as saves. But if he got it, it'd be a hold.
Shane Green, then, he has 3.
Yeah.
Fernando
Yeah,
Rodney has 3.
blown holds should be a stat. Did you look up Adam Ottavino's stats? They're insane.
I don't think I've heard of him.
Exactly.
We
I
don't
didn't
really
hear
have a
about him till
title for this
year.
episode.
It's finally Ramey's mic works.
Caramel brownies.
These brownies are good enough to fuck.
That was a good quote.
Well, he's got a .95 ERA.
Who you got? Yeah, he hasn't
Jesus
pitched in like
Christ.
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Jake shit his pants.
He's
Sorry,
thrown
I'm so
as many
sorry.
innings as Chapman and Kimbrel.
Okay, so yeah.
8 hits.
You know who the best reliever in baseball is? Outside. All right, we'll go. If Chapman's the best reliever in baseball, who's the second best reliever in baseball?
Wait, we're going out there and saying Chapman's the best reliever in baseball.
All right. Who do you think is the best reliever in baseball?
Just tell me what I have to do to get out of this situation, and I will do it.
Just go to the bathroom.
Just whatever I have to
the
do.
bathroom.
Whatever I have to do,
Oh
I
yeah, it really
swear I
smells
will
like
do it.
shit.
FML on that one. Best relievers in baseball. Fucking Tyler Chatwood. He's a starter also.
Yeah.
I don't know why that name came to my head. That's just a sweet
I'll
name.
give you a hint. He's on the Brewers and he's not a closer.
Ryan Braun.
Yes.
On the Brewers?
Tell me I'm not wrong. He's not a closer.
It is not on the Brewers. You're right.
He is on the Brewers.
That's what I said. He's on the Brewers. That's what I meant. He has.
Oh,
he
no,
he
his-
pitches
his-
almost
his
2
god-
innings a game,
His goddamn name.
and he strikes out almost everyone.
I know his initials. I can't think of
What
his
is
name.
it?
JJ.
You know his initials?
One of those is right.
Isn't it
Jeffers?
Akam's birthday?
Jeffers?
No, no. Josh Hader. Look up his stats. You didn't even read Ottavino's stats. Besides his ERA. Those are 2 of the best relievers in baseball. Hader.
Red Sox Mariners tonight instead of Takeover.
Yes, please.
I think I'm going to go to the Red Sox Mariners game in Fenway on next Saturday.
Thought you were going to say in Seattle.
I wish. Get some fried grasshoppers.
And I will actually argue and say that the guy I said is actually having a better year than Hader.
No way. You love fucking length. No one gives you more length than Josh Hader.
So Josh Hader
Related to Bill?
is going to strike out 200 people this year.
Yeah,
Josh
right.
Hader, 38 innings, 75 strikeouts, a 1.18 ERA.
You listening? Matt?
I mean, it's between who Ramey. I don't even know who
Who did you
Ramey thinks
say?
is the best reliever.
I don't even think you said it out loud.
Jeffers.
Oh, who? I don't even know.
He's on the Brewers. But Josh Hader, 38 innings, 75 strikeouts out of the bullpen. Striking out 17.7 per 9 innings.
It's amazing.
1.18 ERA. Jeremy Jeffress, I don't even know how to
Yeah.
pronounce his last name. I just knew the initials JJ. 33 innings, only 32 strikeouts, .53.
So he probably pitches a lot less and probably in worse situations.
He pitches.
Josh
he pitches
Hader goes in 2 innings, bases loaded, fucking 6th inning to 7th
Whoa,
inning.
whoa. Josh Hader's pitched in 23 games, 38 innings. Jeremy Jeffress has pitched 33 games, 33 innings. He's 5-0.
Yeah, he goes in like the 5th when the starter sucks. Either way, great bullpen.
Jeremy
And
Jeffress has a
Who's
high
their-
I picked
WAR.
them to win the division. You guys
Who's
were
their
like, yeah,
closer?
they fucking suck.
I didn't say they sucked. I just thought the
their
Cubs would
closer
win.
is, don't tell me. It's fucking, I just had it on my head. Knebel.
They don't really have a closer.
No, it's Corey Knebel. He was hurt most of the year.
Well, he's tied with Hader for saves.
It's because he was hurt. He came back and Hader went to setup / whenever they are in a jam. Their starters are trash, but their team is good.
Let's see how many strikeouts Hader's on pace for.
Who's in first right now? Them or the Cubs?
The
I know it's
Brewers are
close.
up by like 3 to 5 games.
Hader is
Really?
on pace
It was
for
close in like a couple weeks ago.
Hader's
that
on
still
pace
is
for
close.
176 strikeouts.
You said 200.
Well, it's only an 89.
Who would you rather
innings.
have on your team, Hader or Jeffers?
Chapman.
Ooh.
The guy who's going to give you length when fucking Sonny Gray pitches, or
Ooh.
the guy who's going to give you 1 inning?
That's a tough one.
He gets everyone out.
I think it's time for Ramey to watch his first Peter J video.
I don't think he's ready.
Do you think Peter J listens to this, or can I tell a joke about him?
Either way, you're fucked.
Fucking Lazy sent me a snap, and we both thought it was in the homos chat, but it wasn't. It was about the fucking mozzarella sticks thing. He took like 8 minutes to eat one, and he fucking it was like a 17-minute video, and he was
Mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, and he was like, "I'm gonna go kill myself," and I was like, "Do you think Peter J will just be playing?"
Peter
And-
J said that.
No, Lazy's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go watch it and kill myself," and this is like, oh, Peter J's video is playing on the background. They automatically root a suicide. It's like that's the third Peter J suicide this week.
Oh.
It's because the videos are like I remember begging for longer videos, and now they're like 17 minutes for mozzarella sticks. He doesn't take a bite of the food until 8 minutes in.
How?
I just can't.
Where were they from?
Sonic. Apparently they're $1 mozzarella sticks, so I kind of want to try
It's
that.
like a side that's Sonic.
I just like I can't do it.
All right, so
We never went over presidential trade targets for the Yankees.
Presidential trade targets?
Potential.
What the hell?
Potential.
49.
I'll trade Chapman for Obama and fucking Reagan.
Obama and Reagan?
Yeah.
They would never be good teammates.
What would you give up for Trump?
Uh,
You could have him for free.
I'll
This
chop
is
off
not
my
a
own dick to
political-
get rid of
A
him.
political podcast.
But if you voted for Trump, fuck you.
You also thought Me Too was bullshit.
No, fucking sack of shit.
There's not really good trade targets.
By the way,
I
Bill,
know. That's why we need relievers.
did you see Bill and Abby's third to last video?
Who? Oh, no.
Panini Americana.
Oh, yeah, I did watch that. They got a relic.
Yeah, well, it was a
It was
hobby.
a
It was a,
Coolio
it was a
relic.
fucking.
They said it was on average
it
one
was
hit.
a, it was a retail box, which gives you a hit.
One hit on average.
They just posted their Bean Boozled challenge.
How was it?
I didn't watch.
Oh, it's fucked up.
Jake has Spain going to the bathroom.
That is pretty
What?
funny. Jake has Spain going to the bathroom. Who
Who
you got?
You got shot.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Officer. Go to the bathroom.
Dude, you clearly just shit your pants.
Excuse me, Mr.
Why
Officer.
don't you be louder? I don't think everyone on the third floor can hear you. We're on the third floor. Who you got?
What are you looking up now?
You know who I got. I got Spain. Go
Can't
to the
wait to
bathroom.
eat your fucking taco cups.
That
Sounds
sounded
fucking
so
gay.
sexual.
Gay. It's my favorite thing from New Orleans. Gay.
Wait, from New Orleans?
You've
You've been saying that for like
I heard
40 years.
I heard somebody say that. No, but in that like kind of.
Gay.
Yeah.
I feel like you've done that multiple times
I don't think so.
in the past my life. Ha! Gay.
Let's talk about Chris.
You know what the
Chris.
original
Let's
Hot
talk about
Gay is
Raimi's
from?
two favorite shows. Fucking Adam Ruins Everything and fucking Carbonara Effect.
Actually, I like Carbonara Effect. I hate
You
it.
like it?
yourself.
It's not that bad, but it's not good.
It's
All right,
fake.
hold on
It's,
first.
it's
Clearly,
totally
it's-
fake.
You know where the original Hot Gay is from?
I mean, I'm sure that's been around for years.
It's from a show.
I'm
Ken
sure it
Jeong
was,
is the actor.
yeah, I'm sure it was fucking long before that too.
Community. All right.
Yeah, I'm
Let-
sure it was long before that.
The,
Somebody just
the
said
meme of
gay.
him going, ha, gay.
Yeah, I'm sure people have said gay like that
Yeah,
before.
that's
Watch
where
the
it's
early
from.
Jake and Amir videos. It's a lot of shit. Amir's like, yeah, that's pretty gay.
It's back
Like
when you were
back
allowed
when,
to say
yeah, 2007.
it. Friends makes a lot of gay jokes. Can't get away with that anymore.
So does Seinfeld. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Did you see the new Between Two Ferns with Seinfeld?
No.
It's pretty funny. He was like, a lot of people have gone on to successful careers. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is on Veep, and Michael Richards had that great stand-up bit.
So just naming people on
You
Seinfeld.
don't remember where he fucking racist stand-up bit he did with black people?
Oh,
No.
I wasn't
Yes.
paying attention.
Yes,
To be
suck.
honest with you.
It's your fucking favorite show, Seinfeld.
Yeah, anytime I could
And
probably recite every.
he was
episode.
introducing Jerry. He's like, actor, writer, director. Which one of Larry David's career credentials do you like the most? He just laughed. It's fucking great. And then Cardi B bumped him. He's like, I'm not even between the two ferns anymore. I'm just off to the side. Yeah, if we do a show that's called Beside One Fern, then you'll be a first guest. It's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, Zach Galifianakis is funny on that show.
Well, it's his show.
Yeah, well, he's not really funny in movies anymore.
Yeah, he is.
Is he even in movies anymore?
I don't know. Baskets look pretty bad.
No, I heard
His
that's
Am I
a
showing
I
FX?
heard that's a pretty good, funny show. Louis Anderson plays a woman.
I'm
Fucking
Louis
Louis
Anderson.
We gotta be almost at 2 hours.
Where's
right?
that from?
Family Guy.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about
153.
We didn't talk about All-Star Team.
We didn't also get to any of his fucking lists. He thought we were gonna fucking have nothing to talk about.
We haven't really talked
talked
about
about
anything.
relievers
We
for
just
like
really
3
dragged
hours.
it on. What do you mean we didn't get to his list? He just fucking
No,
rattled off
your
a
list.
Your,
list
any
of
of
what?
your list.
Oh, I don't care about those.
Wait.
Those were just gonna be fillers.
I
Wait.
know. We didn't have to use it.
Wait, should I get the taco cups?
Now? No, get
I
them.
mean, we're almost at 2 hours. We might just go
Why would you have
upstairs.
to talk about
Well, I'm
mid
saying, should I
podcast?
put them in the oven down here?
We're gonna watch upstairs anyway.
Are we?
I want to lay on the couch for once.
The cat might be on the couch. She might have dibs.
I
Is
mean,
Kate home?
I'll move her.
No, she's
Isn't she in
going,
Ireland?
she's going to Ireland.
No wonder why you're hanging out with us.
Yeah, exactly.
And he couldn't even give us a definite. He was like, "I should be good." Like,
'Cause
what
he
else was gonna
never
happen?
commits to anything.
I don't want to
You want to go over the
underdeliver.
current fucking
Are we
All-Star
gonna-
ballots?
Are we gonna film our reactions to the Money in the Bank winners?
Yeah.
There's always good clickbait videos.
Do you want to Go over.
Gary Sanchez.
All right, I'll do this, and you guys can guess. We'll go with a fucking first base. Who do you think the top 5 are?
Are we going AL or NL?
Fuck the NL. We'll do AL. If we have time, we'll go to the NL.
First base.
Yeah. All these guys are in the AL. Just to give you a little heads
Top
up.
5?
Ramey's not even paying attention.
Let's go. Well, is Mitch Moreland?
He is second.
Jose Abreu.
First.
Okay.
Third one's a fat pile of shit.
Yuli Gurriel.
He's fifth. Actually, Ramey and I talked about the third and fourth guys today, so you should be able to
On
get
the
this.
podcast?
No.
Oh God, no.
Your two favorite contracts in
No.
sports.
Don't even tell me Miguel fucking Cabrera and
He's
Albert goddamn
he's third and
Pujols.
Pujols is
That's
fourth.
horrible.
Why? Pujols is not terrible. and
Pujols is
Miguel
terrible.
Cabrera is actually batting over 300.
Miguel Cabrera is done for the season.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
just
is.
came back. I
He
thought.
just tore his bicep.
Yeah, he just,
Oh well.
And Albert Pujols is the worst contract in baseball history.
All right. Well, he's still got.
He's terrible.
He puts butts in the seats.
He's batting .230.
all right, go to catcher.
Wait, you think Pujols' contract is worse than Cabrera's?
Yes.
Wow.
Much worse.
It's-
Cabrera's actually performed well. Pujols has not performed well the entire time he's been on the
but
Angels.
Pujols has been on the Angels. I wouldn't say his average is down. He's always 30 and 100 around there. But Cabrera just signed that deal like 4 years ago,
Yeah.
like a 10-year deal. But
It's
we're not
pretty
talking
stupid.
about this right now. We're
2014.
All right. So we got all 5. You got 2. I got 2.
I should have started with this, but catcher.
Wait, and you got 3. I got 2.
But can I just point out, since Cabrera signed that contract, he's finished in the top 10 in MVP voting twice. Albert Pujols has never finished better than 17th with the Angels.
Whatever.
Bum.
Gary
Sanchez.
Which is a fucking joke. He's
Salvador
one.
Perez.
He's 1. Perez is 4.
Wilson Ramos.
Second.
Wow.
Martin Maldonado.
5th. I don't even know. If
He's on the Angels.
Fuck that guy would fucking make the list. Third guy we actually mentioned on the podcast. Former
Brian
Yankee.
McCann.
Brian McCann.
Yeah.
He's been hurt
third.
most of the year.
Sanchez has sucked all year.
I know, but he at least has 15 home runs now.
All right, second base. It should be pretty easy.
I'm guessing Cano's not on there.
He's third.
He can't. He
No.
was, I was gonna say.
Jed Lowry.
Was D Gordon
Fourth.
count now?
Does D Gordon count?
Jed Lowry
Is
sucks.
that a guess, or are you just gonna?
I don't know.
If D Gordon counts, I'll go D Gordon.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't he count?
because he's
'Cause
a
an
center
outfielder.
fielder all year until he
No,
got
he's
suspended.
he's in fantasy second base outfield. So
But he hasn't played second base.
he's
so Cano.
third. He's third on the
Altuve
list.
Okay.
and Torres have to be 1, 2.
Altuve, yeah.
1, 2.
Who's one?
Altuve's by a mile. 701 to 279.
As it should be.
Yeah. Jed Lowry, and you're missing the 5th one.
Team?
What are we doing? Second base.
Yeah.
Eduardo Nunez.
He's terrible.
He's right though.
No, he's not.
No.
Pedroia.
Devin Travis?
Indians.
Jason Kipnis?
Yeah.
He's terrible.
What?
Isn't he batting like
It
200?
doesn't matter if you're good.
I
Sanchez.
know, it's just.
Yes, that's true,
But I'm
Sanchez.
gonna say.
Can
it for ev-
Sanchez?
I'm gonna say it for everyone.
Can Sanchez deny the invite if he gets? I'm betting 190.
He should at least do the home run derby again.
He's hitting home runs at least.
Yeah.
All right, third base.
Is Andujar up there? He better be.
Second.
Okay.
Jose Ramirez,
First.
He's nasty.
Moustakas,
5th.
Bregman.
Third. Can we go 4 for or 5 for 5?
Hold on.
If I give you this clue, you're gonna get it.
Wait, don't give me a
No,
clue.
don't
Don't
give
give me
a
a clue.
clue.
I'm going.
Third baseman.
You're gonna ruin it.
Somebody I want to say, but I don't think it is. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. You want me to say it?
I feel like you're gonna get it right.
Beltray.
Yep.
Wow.
I was gonna say future Hall of Famer.
Oh, easy.
I would have said I would definitely would have said Beltray.
Adrian
All right,
Beltre.
shortstop.
He doesn't even get that joke. Oh,
Shortstop.
is Bogarts on there?
No,
Machado's got to be up there.
not even on there.
Wow.
No, he's first.
Lindor,
Second.
Didi.
Third.
Correa,
Fourth.
Lindor's nasty too.
Simmons.
Wow, you got them all in order.
Andrelton is fucking awesome for my fantasy team as well.
Fucking on the DL.
Designated.
No, he's out. He got off today.
Oh, did he?
Designated hitter.
I put him in. He was 0 for 2 last.
Designated
week.
hitters actually still.
Yeah, Mitch Moreland.
JD
JD
Martinez.
Did you say Jaden Martinez?
J-
JD Martinez
Yeah, he's first.
by a mile. Stanton.
Yeah, second.
Jesus Christ.
Pathetic.
Encarnacion.
He's fifth.
Is the White Sox DH on there?
One guy in the DL and another guy you talked about today.
Evan Gaddis.
Fourth.
Guy on the DL.
Tommy John surgery. Possible.
Fucking Otani?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Bullshit.
Surprised he's not
You
one.
said he was going to be Rookie of the Year.
Well, if he stayed healthy, he would.
Okay, so why shouldn't he be an all-star?
I didn't know.
All right, if you can,
played.
Yeah.
I'll buy Red Lobster if you can name all 15 guys on the outfield list.
Not a chance.
All 15? Can I get it? How many guesses do I get?
I mean, a relative amount. I don't think you could get it with 30 guesses.
All right. There's 15 outfielders that make it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
15.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, let me try. Judge.
Third. I'm gonna have to write down which ones you get.
Yeah.
Betts,
Third, first.
Trout.
Wait, I
Second.
thought it would
Betts is beating
one of
Trout,
us were
which is
going.
Betts is beating Trout.
pathetic.
Betts is having a better year.
Yeah, but it's fan
Whoa.
votes.
Whoa.
He is.
Whoa. no.
Also, hold on. Just name the first. You can
All
look
right.
up this.
So we got
Ramey, you're gonna let him take all of them?
I thought that's what I was doing.
Oh, you're both doing. it.
Betts, Trout, and Judge. What we have so far.
Fourth, I would never have guessed.
Let's go.
Gardner.
Seventh.
Wow.
Benintendi.
Benintendi.
Sixth.
George Springer.
Fifth.
Springer definitely should make it.
So you got the top 7, except for number 4.
Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger's awesome.
13th.
Nelson Cruz.
13th.
He's on my fantasy team.
Nelson Cruz might be your first miss.
He's probably on the DH, so don't count that.
Nelson Cruz.
Yeah, he's a
No.
DH.
That guy on the Twins. Fucking
Kepler?
Rosario.
Eddie-
Rosario.
Yeah, Rosario.
Let's see. Twins. 14th.
Wow, he's having a career too.
What's his name on the
Michael
Indians?
Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
That's what I would have never guessed. He's 4th.
Yeah, he's nasty.
There's one more Yankee on the list.
Don't
tell me
Hicks.
it's Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks is 11th.
No, that's as bad.
It's terrible. All right, just give us teams now. We've gotten all the starters. This is all
Oh,
just.
you haven't? I don't think you have.
Fine.
Oh, yeah, the starters for the game.
We got all the decent people.
Yeah. If you give us teams, it's actually a toss-up.
It's gonna be something shitty like Jackie Bradley Jr.
No, don't. I'm
He's-
not even. Don't guess.
no,
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 he's on the
12.
list.
no.
He's betting like 100.
I made that up.
It's a fan vote. Sanchez is leading for catchers.
Oh,
Yeah, at
my
least there's not
God.
other great catchers in the AL.
Salvador Perez is better, remember?
There's like 3 better ones. But I'm saying, Sanchez, honestly, if you look at the
That's-
best catchers,
How many
you
catchers-
can argue Sanchez is top 5 still.
Yes,
how many,
that's true.
How many catchers are hitting under 200?
Just scary.
Most of them.
That's not true.
That's terrible.
All right, keep going. You've got
Oh
1,
my
2,
God.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
What
9,
does
10.
Alex Gordon
You got 11 out of the 15.
He plays the outfield.
Does he? Alex Gordon.
No.
How was Jackie Bradley Jr.?
I don't think he plays
And he's
outfield.
12th, too. Not even.
Oh my God.
I feel like the Houston Astros fans vote a lot. Fucking Marwin Gonzalez on there.
8th.
Josh Reddick.
That's 8th? He's
Josh-
so bad.
Josh Reddick is 10th.
What? Fuck you, Astro fans. Fuck you.
Royals fans
You're
vote
missing one guy from the Tigers and one guy from the Indians.
Castellanos.
a
Yep.
lot. No, he's a shortstop.
He's 9th.
Oh, no, he did. Yeah, they moved him.
Guy on the Indians?
I don't think I've ever even heard of this.
Is it,
No, don't tell me it's what's his name.
Is it, Bradley Zimmer?
No.
The fucking fast guy.
Could be anyone.
God damn it, what's his name? His first name's like Ted or something. Tommy.
Close.
Tyler.
Yes.
Tyler Naquin.
Yeah, he's 10th or
I
15th.
don't even know what he's hitting. He should be a good player, but he's underperformed.
What is Tyler Naquin doing? Hold on.
He's underperformed in his career.
Tyler Naquin's batting .333 with 2 home
Okay,
runs
maybe
and
he
11
actually
RBIs.
deserves it.
How many? How many at bats?
Doesn't
78
matter.
at bats.
11 home runs.
11 RBIs.
Oh.
11 RBIs and 78 at bats. Yeah, if he had 11 home runs.
This is weird. The leading first base vote getter in the AL is Abreu with 267. The leader for the NL 633.
Wait, what did Abreu have?
267.
Jeez. Is it Freddie Freeman?
Yeah,
All right.
Should we try to do national?
that's one.
Oh, we're doing 5 for each.
Joey Votto.
5th.
Who sucked to start
Fifth?
the season.
Yeah.
Goldschmidt still, I bet, got it.
No.
Good. He didn't deserve it. He's actually on fire now, though.
What's his name? He just came back from the DL. Brandon Belt.
Yeah, 3rd.
Wow.
There's one really shitty guy on here and then one pretty good guy.
One really shitty guy.
Eric Hosmer?
No. I said
Oh, what's
really
his name?
shitty, not
What's his name?
horribly shitty.
Fucking Judge Light in the NL. Bellinger.
Yeah, he's 4th, even though he's terrible.
Judge Light. Is he terrible this year?
Yeah, he's not doing it.
They almost sent him to the minors.
Wow.
He's batting. Cody Bellinger is batting .242 with 12 home runs and 32 RBIs.
They're still going to win.
Having a
more
Gary
games.
Sanchez year.
You got half an
I
hour.
wish Gary Sanchez hit over 200.
We have one more.
Would you say batted 242?
Yeah, we have one more. And we have
I
half,
wish Gary
We have
batted.
half an hour to finish.
I wish Gary
That's what
batted
she said.
242.
We
no,
have
she
one more.
said, I wish you would finish in half an hour, not 30 seconds.
All right. Next.
No, we still
You
have one
didn't,
more.
you didn't get the second guy.
Really shitty guy? Oh, no,
No.
he's really... Bellinger's really... What a division.
No, you should get this. It's pretty.
A really... Oh, he's a really good guy?
Yeah, he's a fucking one of the better first basemen.
I'm just going like team by
I'm trying
team.
to go through team. Yeah, I'm trying to look up on my...
We already said Freeman.
Can't remember the teams.
No one on them. It can't be not Justin Bohr.
Um,
Oh, what's his name?
Good one. You can't look.
I'm looking at the team.
You
List of
can't, you
teams.
can't look.
Votto. Not Votto. I already
said
said Votto.
Votto.
Rizzo.
Yes.
Oh.
All right, catcher.
Real Muto.
No.
Posey.
What? Real Muto's
Posey is
batting, like,
one.
over 300.
Wilson Contreras.
Just the
Two.
Marlins have no fans.
Who can you do this? I didn't even know this guy was on the Braves. At
Kurt
number 3.
Suzuki.
Yeah.
Yanni Molina.
Fifth. Former Yankee.
Cervelli.
Fourth.
Good
Yeah,
for you,
he's
Cervelli.
playing well.
What a man.
What was the, relievers?
How does relievers? Look
That
up
sounded
JT
like,
Realmuto.
that sounded like fucking Simpson. Relievers.
Why am I looking up JT Realmuto?
because he deserves to be on the All-Star team.
No, he doesn't.
He's batting like 300.
Second baseman.
307 and 22.
Yeah, but he was hurt too.
Second baseman.
Starlin
I'm gonna
Castro.
go
Starlin
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Castro is first.
No, he's not.
He's not on the list.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Fourth.
Baez.
Second.
This guy on the Braves.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know who this is.
Acuna.
No.
Albies.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ozzy Albies. Yeah, he has like 15 home runs.
First.
Oh, the dude in the Reds who's amazing.
The best name ever.
Scooter Gennett.
Yeah, Scooter.
And then you're
No, Jed Jerk. He's not even the best
fifth.
name on his team. Oh no, Jed Jerk was on.
fifth.
Second baseman.
We have less
Josh
than,
Bell?
We have less than half an hour. We have time, so don't panic.
Josh Bell. I don't know. Is he even good anymore?
Really? I just dropped like the biggest fucking hint ever.
Oh, Joe Panic at the Disco. Because he
What?
said don't panic.
Said we have
Joe
less than a
Panic
half an hour. Don't
on the
panic.
Giants.
Oh, yeah, I know who he is. I didn't even know he said that.
Third baseman.
Chris Bryant.
Todd
Second.
Frazier.
Todd Frazier.
Please
no.
tell me he's not.
Chris Bryant is second.
Nolan Arenado.
First.
Suarez.
Fourth.
Yeah, he's awesome too. Rendon.
No.
Good. He sucks this year.
Somebody on the Braves I don't know.
Third baseman on the Braves is. Oh wait, yeah, third baseman.
And then the fifth guy is pretty obvious. He's a pretty good postseason last year.
Justin Turner.
Yeah, fifth.
Wow, he's terrible too.
This
Braves
third
third
guy has the
baseman?
same last name as the Ice Truck Killer.
His actual name?
Yeah. I heard typing. Are you cheating? You
I did cheat that one
you
because I have
fucking-
no
you
idea.
What's
can't-
his name?
You can't do that.
What is it?
I'm gonna fuck your cat.
The Ice Truck Killer is Camargo.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this guy.
Johan Camargo.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, the Ash. At one point, it was all the starters were Braves.
Who the hell is Johan Camargo?
I didn't even know the Ice Truck Killer's real name.
Shortstop.
Acuna.
He's batting 224.
No.
Really? Acuna didn't make it.
Swanson.
Second.
Russell.
Is Acuna second base?
Third.
I don't know what the hell Acuna plays. What's his name? Turner.
Abdul Herrera.
No, but Trey Turner is fourth. So you need first and fifth.
Who's the Phillies? Is it Michael Franco?
Nothing like a good bedtime story before bed.
Trevor Story.
Yeah. Got that one.
Well, now that I know you're giving hints, he's not even.
Who the hell's what number was Story? He can't be number one.
He's related to a basketball player named Jamal.
Oh, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
nasty.
All right, we did catchers, right? So just outfielders.
Nick Markakis.
Second,
Matt Kemp.
third,
Harper.
first,
Acuna.
fifth.
Oh, he's an outfielder.
He has to be an outfielder. We went through the entire infield, so I
Yeah.
figured it has
I
to
just
be an
figured no one
outfielder.
voted for him because he's hurt.
Blackman.
Fourth.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
got the top five. I don't know who this other guy in the Braves
Yelich?
is. Yelich is 11th.
Lorenzo Kane.
15th.
You said you don't know who the other guy in the Braves is?
Yeah.
Ender Inciarte.
Yeah.
Love
Oh,
that
he's
guy.
not even good.
I love that name, though.
Yeah, but he's not good right now.
You got,
I
hold
can't-
on. You got 1 through 6, and then fucking Lorenzo Kane.
Inciarte has
And
a bunch of
Yelich.
stolen bases, I think.
Yeah, good enough to be the All-Star team.
Is Gary Sanchez batting 190 good enough to be the All-Star team?
He's on fire as of the last 2 games.
You got 6. You got 8 of them.
Please don't. Did Ozuna make it?
No.
Okay, good.
2 Cubs, 3 Cubs, all 3 Cubs.
Hayward, Schwarber.
10th, 7th,
Who the hell's the other Cub?
the guy who plays everywhere.
Zobrist.
Yeah, he was 8th.
Herrera. Phillies.
Yep,
He's an
9th.
outfielder?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought he was an infielder.
Oh, that's what you said when you
Yeah, I
think
said
of third
Herrera
base?
and Franco.
Let's see, it's
Franco.
Pirates, Diamondbacks, and Nationals left. I don't know how the Nationals guy is
Pollock?
on here.
Pollock.
Yeah, he's 13th.
You said Pirates?
Yeah,
God, I don't think I
Well, you said
can.
Pirates.
Oh, Corey Dickerson.
yeah, he's 12th. The
Nationals?
Nationals guy. He
Oh.
kind of used to be fat.
Oh, Fat Adams.
Yeah,
Wow. He's actually playing well, though.
they have no DH in the NL, so there's no votes.
Thank you.
All-Star games suck. I haven't watched those in years.
I
Who
haven't
do you
watched
think's going to
it
be
for-
the star? I watched it last year. It was actually really good. Cano got that sack fly to win it.
Would you rather walk
no,
in on
he
your
hit a home run
parents
to win it.
naked or make out with your brother or sister?
So, who do you think's going to start at the All-Star game?
Answer the
pitchers?
question.
Verlander.
And? DeGrom? Or
Yeah.
Scherzer?
Scherzer.
What about Scherzer? Pick one though.
Your sister.
No, yeah.
Pick one. Pick one sister.
I mean, you don't have to make out with your naked parents. You just walk in on them naked.
Are they fucking?
Just says walks in on your parents naked.
I'd rather walk in on my parents naked.
Does sister-in-law count?
No.
No.
Then not a chance in hell naked.
Also, I hope Kate listens to this and hears that.
Yeah, he wants to make out with his sister-in-law.
Don't think you have to worry about that.
He actually would rather fuck his brother-in-law.
And on that
He is a
note,
tall drink of water.
all right, we wrapping this up?
What are we at?
2:11.
It's not bad.
I'm actually surprised we
Did
made
you
it
write
to
down
11.
the time for relievers?
It was fuck. It was after an hour and before. It was between an hour and an hour 45.
I want to say
Oh,
it was like
yeah,
I want to
four-
say it was like 114 or 134. It ended in 4. You said I have to
no.
go back to a 4. You did say you have to go back to the 4. So it's either 14 or 24.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna fucking
Relievers.
all right.
I just gave you
That's
another
well,
one.
that's the title. Relievers.
How do you spell that?
Reliever.
A lot of E's.
That's a stupid title though. What else have we talked about?
Nothing. There's no good topic. Say bye, Ramy.
Bye, Ramy.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Turn off taco cups.
Taco cups.